Thank you. Thank you for that one.
So one of person I will be looking up to.
Thank you.
Over 4 months ago or 6 months ago, I was asking this group of moron that I want to know the contact of the rep in Italy, so I can pass through the rep, be paying my tax. I've had this. I've received more than 10 phone calls from 419 because I posted my phone number on their platform. All what I receive is a 419 call messages. But just yesterday, I asked Mr. Sagi, he sent me the contact under 2 day, under 1 day. Under 1 day, I got the contact. Thank you, Mr. Ugo. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. You see, our Prime Minister Simon.
I have the mic here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will always tell you that what you don't know is bigger than you. Like I was trying to explain before, in that meeting, the truth is that they used Adade Orama. Hmm? They wanted to use Adade Orama to fight the same Adade Orama, to be able to conquer and win over to themselves the same Adade Orama. So when you see Sonny telling you that Sonny was telling Adade Orama that she should never mind, that they would defend her. Defend her from what? That is the question I expected you. That what is it that they wanted to defend Adade Orama? What is this that Adade Orama has done that they have to defend her? What are they defending her for? Because they have accused the same people, the same group of Ogechiku company. They accused Adade Orama of coming outside to tell Biafrans that Ngozi Orabueze have been elected new prime minister when there was nothing like that. Adade Orama did not say that. I have asked them to show us example, the proof where Adade Orama said this. Adade Orama said she did not say it. Even till now, they can never provide, they could not provide anything like where Adade Orama made such speech or statement. Adade Orama said, let them bring it. Sorry. Adade Orama said, let them bring it if there is anything like that. They could not bring anything like that. There was nothing like that. So they wanted to use that to push Adade Orama into like being scared. And then they will tell her, don't worry, we are coming to protect you. Because they have already started creating the atmosphere that Adade Orama should be punished, should be expelled for saying this, for lying, for portraying this. That was why you heard Sonny tell Adade Orama, we will protect you, we will defend you. To make Adade Orama believe that the only place Adade Orama have safe umbrella to cover her is running to them with his Sonny, Raphael, and Ogechukwunkere. But if you listen, I did not tell anybody what to do. Till now, I will never tell you what to do. I will only tell you the truth. Paul Onwubiko was in that meeting. And the Paul Onwubiko was asking again. He asked Sonny, what is this thing going on? What shall we do now? Is there anything that we need to know that I do not know?
You're 100%. He asked the question. He
Then
put the question up.
Sonny said to him, if you want to know anything, call me and I will download you. I will give you every information you need. I wanted to ask Sonny, why don't you say it now? No, my mind said no, I should not ask because I have spoken with Paul at length in Finland. We talked. I spoke with Paul. It was in Finland that Paul told me what Ogechukwu told him. And with what Paul has already made known to me, her own view, her own mind, Paul told me that Ogechukwu is plotting coup, that there is no way somebody like our PM will be out of sin for less than 24 hours and you want to replace him, that this is a coup d'etat. So with this mind, I was safe and I went home relaxed and believed that Paul Obiko is not a baby that somebody should be playing around. I was surprised that after Sonny told Paul to call me personally, that was when I left the meeting. When Sonny told Paul to call me if you want to know, I left the meeting. So, and I left the meeting and I exited that platform. I was never in that platform in their old media, everything. I went there, I exited the group. So, everything you heard that Dorama played is not doctored. They are true. They are pure true. They wanted to buy Adadorama over. But the truth is this, even if you buy Adadorama, even if you buy me, even if you succeeded in buying me over, you cannot buy the truth. This is one thing everybody must know. You can never buy the truth. Nobody go fit buy. You can't. You can never. This is about Biafra. This is not about any person. It's not about any group of people. This is about a nation that God has destined to be from the beginning. And somebody is here. Have you asked yourself, why is it that you yesterday that were standing, you and your group that were standing against the Biafra declaration, today is telling us now Biafra is declared, we are moving to the next? Which phase are you moving to? Had it been all of us agreed with you that we should not declare Biafra and we should go to Finland and go back home, by now what would have been the discussion? What is the aim of this man, Ogechukwu, and those that are foolishly following him? Why have Ogechukwu succeeded in making our military, those that call themselves general and commander, to be the ones that will come out and they begin to blog in social medias? There are a lot of questions we should ask ourselves, and we should know the truth better than somebody coming to explain to us. So if you are here, please, you want to speak or you want to ask question, please just.
I just want to add this one question so we can, because when we ask some vital question, people pick a point, and a lot of people in this your space, they record what we ask and they post it on their handles. I wanted to ask you one question. I'm not asking you for name. How many are the total cabinet member? How many are they in total?
I think you are the one that asked this question before, and I am sorry I have not.
No. I never asked. I'm
Okay,
just asking.
somebody asked me this question some days ago. I wouldn't tell you for sure the specific amount, but I know we were the old one. We were more than 50, and I'm not sure of the exact number.
They told us 46. They told us 46.
Before or now? Can you hear me?
That's the number of people that was in the cabinet meeting they called last, where PM was answering their questions, where Parawa and so on, they were asking a lot of questions. He said they are 46 in number in that this thing. Yeah, please, I want to ask a question.
Mazi, hold on, please. That was the number in the attendance, not the total. We come to.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Yeah, so sometimes you might call, there might be an emergency meeting, And like that
Yes,
meeting,
sir.
like that meeting,
Yes, sir. I had it that day. It was a attendance. You are right.
it's in
43 was
attendance.
an attendance.
It's in attendance. So
Yes.
sometimes you might
Yes.
have 30 in attendance, you might have 20. It depends on the time the meeting was called. It depends on how the meeting, maybe sometimes emergency meeting, you have 20 people. You have sometimes you have up to 7. I think we're up to 70, I think. I'm not sure, but I think we were. And these criminals have hijacked the website, the old website. They hijacked it. They hijacked everything. But that's not important. The important thing, Chukuma, I don't know why you were asking how many we were. Anyway,
Why my question? Why I was asking is so we can put the narrative so straight.
mm,
Because I overheard maybe it was our COS or Adadiorama that was saying the cabinet is about 75. Then the question is this: if the cabinet is about 75 and 19 people were not satisfied with the vote, it is a ratio. 19 cannot fight about almost 50 something, 50 something people. So even for them to thought that they are talking about the ratio of vote, because even though the election is shambolic election they are talking
which
about
election? Which election are you talking about?
symbolic election they say they did. This one they are the appointed Ogenkere.
Hold on, brother. Shukuma, listen to me. They never did, and there was nothing like election. The people they told you that conducted the election, do you know them? Who are there? The
That is
government,
that
listen to me, the cabinet, the government, Biafra Republic government, United States of Biafra Republic government never conducted any election for anybody to replace our prime minister. Nobody. So the
that
people you saw, like our DPM, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orebeze told us, anybody you see carrying themselves as a prime minister, as a replacement, as a surrogate outside the government, that person is a criminal. I want you to ask anybody, let them come to space the same way we are now. Go there and ask them questions. Where are the cabinet that voted him in? Who are there? What are their names? Ask him, this your cabinet that voted you in. Who is your finance minister? Who is your defense minister? Who is your welfare minister? Who is your in the department of children, in the department of medicine, in every let them come and present them. Didn't our PM present his to you? Now you
she
claim you
did.
are representing the same prime minister without portfolio. Ask this criminal that is portrayed carrying himself like a prime minister. Had he been this Biafra was not declared the way he fought tooth and nail to see that Biafra was not declared in Finland. Had he been we fell, had he been he succeeded in winning over so many people to stand on his side so that Biafra will not be declared. By now, what would be the story? Do you think we will be standing here talking? We would have all gone in back to our houses. We would have covered ourselves in shame because going to Finland, coming back without declaring Biafra because you don't have prime minister there. And when you go to Finland and come back without declaring Biafra, what does that tell you? That I've told you that Nigeria have conquered you. They have succeeded in silencing you. And had it been that happened, brother, by now, all our land would have been bulldozed away. That's just the simple truth. So when you see them telling you that Ngozi Orebeze is a agent of Funanizo, ask them, between the person that declared Biafra and the people that were standing against the declaration, who is supposed to be agent of Nigeria? The bank account, they are making fun of themselves, mockery and portraying their foolishness. Is it not the same bank account that our prime minister published in his own handle? that it is legit? Is it not the same bank account that there the criminals confirm that they paid in some money? My brother, when you see, let me tell you something. Whenever you see enemies between one another, for instance, you don't like me, I don't like you, Amuche don't like me, and we are about to 10 of us that don't like each other. We have different mission, we hate each other, and at a time we are gathering together to fight one man. Brother, something is wrong somewhere. Go and watch them today. All of them that hate our prime minister, all of them that said our prime minister has lost focus, that Ngozi Orebeze have used juju to turn our prime minister head, that our prime minister is now following Ngozi Orebeze because he following Ngozi Orebeze go to Finland every minute and sleep with our prime minister. Today they have gathered together with Ogechukwu Nkere to fight. Is it not the same again? That's why I tell you, when you see them gather, don't think they are fighting against Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. It's not. They are fighting against our prime minister structure. They are fighting against the coming of Biafra. It's not about Ngozi Orebeze. If it is about Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, you wouldn't see them say anything, because the truth is that they have nothing against Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. So when you see them standing and telling you this and that, it's about Simon Ekpa. Name one of them now that have not stood or fight against Simon Ekpa before. Name the person. This open space is being recorded. So name the person and I will tell you when and how they fought against Prime Minister. Thank you. So I don't know, Chukuma, if you want to say anything. I don't know if you want to speak, please do well, raise your hand so we give you a microphone to speak.
I raised my hand already, but I don't know whether it's showing there.
Okay, is that John?
No, Igwe Brim.
Okay.
Engineer Igwe Brim.
Okay, Igwe Brim. Okay, you have the mic. Go on and speak.
Yeah, Ugo, 247. I just because of your contribution, that is why I just enter. I've not entered your program before. Not that because I'm against you, no, because because of your stand. That is why I saw your your link, then I enter. I want to ask a question, Ugo, please. It's through your broadcast, I heard that this fake, what they call it, finance minister have been paying money to all our media, this thing for over 1 year. And you have said it 2 times. Have they, why is it that they have not come to debunk or to rebook the what you have said? Or is it true? And what is their action? What are they doing to tell us that they have been receiving salary? Telling us another thing without telling us. All those people you mentioned. So that is what I'm so much interested now. Why is it that none of them have ever come to say, I did not receive any salary, or I have been receiving salary? Then is our prime minister aware of that? Because you did not say 1 day or 1 month. You said for 1 year. How can this thing happen for 1 year and our prime minister is not aware before he has this problem? That is one question. Another question is that. Another question.
Hold on, brother. I beg you, please. Let's take it one after the other. Now.
Yeah. Okay.
Each time you see me come or each time you see me speak, I will tell you that I don't do propaganda. Whatever I said, like I said earlier, if I told you anything in the secret, if you see me in the secret, for instance, I come and tell you Ben Johnson is a criminal. Any day you call me in the public to say what I say to you in the public, in the secret, I will tell you in the same public, Ben Johnson is a criminal. Okay, because I will be
No.
able to defend it. When I came here on the space, I told us how and why all these things are going on, how it all started. Even yesterday, I said something. I said you can even go and whenever I say something, I will give you a name to go and ask. Go, like PW will tell you, go and verify. Yesterday, I told us all how all this hatred and the trying evil plot to eliminate Dr. Ngozi Oraveze started. I told us that when all this started was when somebody will come and tell you, I donate $1 million. You do not bring proofs. Nobody sees when the money was being sent into the account. Nobody sees, and you will come and tell us you have borrowed the Biafran government $100 million. No proof. All we see is this fake and the ghost transactions. And the Dr. Ngozi Oraveze said, Abego, if you have lent us money, $50,000, $100,000, let us see the transaction. If you pay into the Biafra account through check, let us see the check. If you pay cash, let us see the slip. That was when this whole problem started. When somebody will make a donation of $10,000, Dr. Ngozi Oraveze do not see sleep. We do not see sleep. That was when, because Dr. Ngozi Oraveze have been bold to ask, where is the donation of this $100,000 you made? That was when the hate started. So when I told you that Ogechukwu Nkere was buying people, I gave you instance. It's almost 1 year, but I'm sure this was immediately we came back from Finland. It should be over 1 year now. Immediately we came back from Finland in 2023. So when I got the first one, got the second one, like you heard me say, I said the same thing, the same way I said it before. The third one, I was not comfortable. I call him, bro, come on. No be say me, I know they appreciative. I'm happy. But this one too much. How you go they give me money every month? Every month, the same amount. And I'm telling you, what if Ogechukwu can, if he can develop the balls, because I know he don't have, and come in here, I will say for him. I tell him, listen, and I know the way you are giving me this money, it's not only me. And he confided in me or confirmed to me. Yes, it's not only me, because he was angry. He was bitter. He was like he exploded. Why should I demand to know? He told me he paid Biafra Unite. He paid Paul Onwubiko. He paid Sonny Akparawa. He paid Rafael Ajere. And he paid Adade Orama. And then who again? Betty, the one our prime minister published a platform that started booming, and the Me Too. About 7 of us. I did not ask him questions because that wasn't. I should have asked him, what about Paul Onwubiko? I'm sorry, what about Chief Survivor? But I believe he did not even go there. He did not give Chiefs, because if he has paid Chiefs would have opened up as well. So when this wasn't, so he got angry after he shouted at me as if I was his slave, his houseboy. He shouted, why do as you don't appreciate you poor people when somebody give you? I said, listen, I appreciate, but I want to know, is this salary, if it is salary, from who? Because I promised myself that I'm not ready to take salary from anybody. If it is appreciation, I like it, but this one is too much. He got angry again. For more than almost 1 hour, this man was shouting. I dropped the phone and I was doing another thing. He was shouting at me as if I am his housemaid. As if, because he believed he is giving me money, now you can come and they shout at me as if I'm your slave. Something they do for brain. You cannot. That That is why my conscience will tell me always to do the needful, do the right thing. I will never allow you to. So my own happened before Adade Orama. It wasn't long. Adade Orama started shouting about the same thing. I laugh. I say, oh, because if you remember what I said he named Adade Orama among the people he paid. He told me how he supported Adade Orama to buy computer, how he supported Adade Orama, of which anybody can do. If I have a problem today and call you, John, look at my problem. My computer is faulty. I don't know if you can help me. If you help me, that is good. So I don't see anything bad in you helping Adade Orama to buy computer. But the salary is what Adade Orama said. If you buy computer for me last week, or you support me with more than 500, this month you give me money. Next month again, you give me money. This one too much now. And you know that everybody have that. Some people say, why didn't you tell PM? No, and I'm not that kind of person. And I must tell you the truth. That is why PM have that respect for me. No time I call him on the phone, he do not respond. Even when there was a time, even when Gaddafi, this I have not said it in public before. When Gaddafi was having problem, he was about being sacked. This Sone Akparawa you see, go and ask him. He called the PM several times. The PM refused to answer him. I placed one call alone. PM sent me a text. I am busy. I will call you back. Within 5 minutes, he called me. I talked to him. He gave me the response he gave to me. Even when Gaddafi was in the struggle, many times Gaddafi has had problem that PM did not pick his call. You know, I'm not the kind of person that come to gossip. When I call PM picks my call. One day in the cabinet, they were saying all sort of manner of things against me. I said to PM, you know me, I don't call you, I don't do. Let them come and tell us here in the cabinet what you go have done wrong. They ran away. He said, you don't call PM behind this now. Say it open. Because I am sure that whatever I said against you in the pub, in the back, in the secret, in the closed door, I will be able to, that's whatever you see me say in the secret, I will be sure that I will be able to defend it. So I cannot come out to lie against you. So when you hear me tell you that, let Polo Obiko come and say that I'm lying. Let Rafael say I'm lying. If I am lying, will Adade Orama be lying the same time? I'm not telling you I heard. I'm telling you that Ogechukwu Nkere himself told me he paid Biafra Unite, he paid Sone Akparawa, he paid Raphael, he paid Paul Onwubiko, he paid the one that is in UK that is called Ada Biafra. So it's not a hearsay. I will tell you any day, anywhere, even if he will come out in person, I will tell you, I will tell him before his face. So it's not a gossip. Ask me your second question.
Yeah, I know it's not a gossip, but my concern is that you have said it and it is on the air, and everybody, all Biafrans have heard it, and none of all these people, all our media chiefs, media men, whom we listen to every day on what is happening, they don't want to talk on that issue. Why they should be receiving salary? Why they claim that they are not working on salary? And somebody have said it. One of them, one of the team, being you, have raised the alarm, and none of them is talking about. They just want it to die like that. In the sense that they committed offense. You cannot be receiving salary for 1 year without even asking the PM. Say, we thank you, we are receiving salary, so that he may be aware as a sort of alarm.
This receiving salary is even the least of it. How will you rate somebody that will sit in the fundraising, and when you see somebody coming to make donation of 1,000 or 500, you take the person's number and call that person and tell that person, no, they donate this money to government now. It's too much. How can you give 500? It's too much. I need this money as government. Send me this money now instead of sending. How will you read that person? You are talking of salary. When I tell you that, you see everybody. You see,
Oh my
I don't
God,
want to. There
it's
are
a
some
problem.
things that our PM will always tell you that you will know what you need to know. I am not the kind of person that come out to make people.
Anyway, Ugo, to round my own this so that another person can also speak their mind or ask questions. I just want to let you know that through your own media, I want to let our media men to be aware that they did wrong, they committed offense, which we don't know how we will handle it later, because they can. All these things are happening without informing the head of the government, of the what they call it, DRG that time, you know, without telling him or even asking him or relaying to him. So everybody was just running on his own platform without money coming. Is it a Google that is paying them that money, or was it not also part of the people? They have committed an offense on that aspect. Another question I wanted to ask is that, you see, all of them, all these people now, they were, how many of them that run away from the saboteur, let me use that word. If they are, maybe 17, but you people are many. Now they have appointed many of offices. Why are they not, why are they staying? And these people are maneuvering them, going and making announcement, and they are not you know, what I can counter motioning them, because there are many. These people are few. How can few people defeating plenty people? That means, are they giving them chance that what they were saying is correct?
Mazen
Or what?
Namdekano said, Mazen Namdekano said, with the truth, we would defeat you. Have you forgotten that China Sanworu made it openly clear that they shattered or they hired up to 500,000 media warrior to fight against Simon Ekpa? Today, the question you should be asking yourself, where are these 500,000 people? And they hire them and they pay them. Where did you get the money you used to pay these people? What you should have been asking is that, where is Ogechukwu getting the money he uses to pay these people? You think our PM don't know? When you listen to that video that we listened to, that the Bongozo Rabeze released yesterday, when you listen to that video, you, from the beginning, you will hear what our Prime Minister said. And you will hear how they are angrily bitter against our Prime Minister. Just cool down, listen to that video from beginning to the end. It's about 18 minutes or less than 90 minutes. When you listen, I didn't say watch, listen with keen interest from beginning to the end. You will see the lives and the behavior and the real people that have been surrounding our Prime Minister. But the thing is that, had he been, like I used to tell us all, had he been our Prime Minister, was not called off from his seat for this meantime, because some people, Ogechukwu knew already that his cup is full. Sonny Akparawara fell. They knew that their cup has been full and split, because when you listen to that video, and that video you saw, the Bongozo Rabeze never wanted to bring it out. There are so many of them, because every meeting we had has been recorded. Is because one of them, one of these criminals, decided to, for you to understand what is going on. So whenever we are in a meeting with our PM, they are recording it. They are sabotaging the cabinet meeting. It was one of them that recorded it, that published it, the one they want to publish. to speak against Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, our DPM. Then Dr. Ngozi Orabeze went to the Zoom and they brought out the exact place that person published, and they published the full video. Like I tell you, if you see what Prime Minister have said, have you wondered why a small boy of about less than 40 years is growing white hair all over? The stress these criminals give him. Ogechukwu have not told anybody why he decided to shut down the formal Biafran government account, and told us, and told PM rather, that the account bank had shut the account, and he went and opened another one on his own with his name.
Look at that.
Signature alone.
Oh my God.
And when Dr. Ngozi Orabeze found out, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze went to PM and they tell PM, do you know that the account is being run by Oge, managed by Oge, signatory Oge alone? PM shouted, said, how can that be? He said, go and ask Oge. All these are the reason why they hurt the woman now.
That is it. That is it. Okay, we have heard you, but we pray that God will help the woman to try her best, because she
as long
it is
as
like that.
he's on the right side, nothing will happen. The enemy is that they are living on lies, in lie, you dwell in lie, and they will never see the light of them. Just watch it. Their propaganda can never go half of that of DOS or that of Nelly of Ebu. They will always end up to nowhere. Well, thank you, Mazi John. Thank you. Okay, we see Onye Zioku, you have the mic.
Good evening, Mazi Ugo. Good evening,
Mazi.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Mazi Ugo, I want to thank you for your good work. You are a great man indeed.
You see, when you come, excuse me, when you come here and say you want to thank me, I don't come to tell you I want to thank you. One thing we must all understand is this. If I am not doing the right thing, you will not be here. And if you are doing the wrong thing, you will not either be here. So one thing we must all understand is this. This is about Biafra. It's about Biafra. So don't see it as if I am doing anything special. I'm not doing anything special. What I'm doing is, if you now, Onyezioku, if you now are the person that is in, if you are in the media, if you are in the social media, you will do the same thing I'm doing, because you are doing the right thing already by standing on the truth. So I don't like all this. You have done this. I don't like it. Just go on. Not that I don't like what you are saying. I like it, but I don't want too much praises. I beg. Make I no go lose my head. Go collect money.
This Biafra restoration. Biafra restoration. Biafra is a spirit. Understand? It's not to stand on the truth. Understand? If you don't have a good spirit, you will not stand on the truth. Understand me? When this problem started, I just sit down and watch. I just watch and see the movement of these guys. I saw that there is a problem that's going on. I have to wait. Watch our deputy, Madam Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, and watch this all this hungry like Adadorama said, Alamaji agitators. I watch these people. I saw that these people are just hungry for power, and they are hungry to deceive. Understand me? But one thing I like, there's something our leader said, Mazen Namdekan. He said that Biafra love only one thing, is truth. When you stand on that truth, Biafra will give you all the support you need. Understand? When these people started attacking our leader, Simon Ekpa, when 2020, when they arrested our leader,
Yeah.
many of them begin to bring lies. Say this man is this man. I always ask them, please, can you give me one evidence
Okay.
to prove that this Simon Ekpa you are talking about is Nigeria agent? They don't bring it. All of them say, this man is agent. He said, my friend, I am an IPOB member. I take oath and IPOB, but I don't follow sheepishly. Anytime somebody betray this struggle, you will know. Understand me? I told them, this young man, our PM, this man is called to help our leader. Stop fighting him. More you are fighting him, more you are making him great. All of them, well, all this IPOB Nigeria, if our PM call them IPOB Nigeria, none of them, they don't know what they are doing again. If you ask them, what are you doing to bring Biafra? Nothing. They are confused. And all these targets, if you watch what is going on, all these people now that is betray this struggle now, like Alamadri Prime Minister, this guy now and his group, God wants to use the opportunity to expose them. Understand me? And that's the reason God make our PM not be in that Finland convention, because he want to remove the chaff from the wheat. Because if this thing does not happen, Biafra will not know there is a mole in the government.
Yeah.
I love what happened. Whatever happened, God has every plan. All this noise they are making, this noise cannot last. Highest from now to February or March, all these Alamajiri agitators, they will go away. Because by next year, by special grace of God, I believe our deputy prime minister, because of these people that are saying they are fighting, they have Alamaji prime minister, like the deputy Ngozo Rebele said, our CFO said that she has all the documents. She declared Biafra and signed the document. All the treaties that was signed on that day, her signature is there. This Alamajiri prime minister, what document is he going to use to push for Biafra recognition? That is the anytime I go into their platform, if I want to ask questions, they will remove me. Because I want to ask them. You say you are Alamajiri prime minister. What document are you going to use to push for Biafra recognition? Because Biafra now we have passed the stage of agitation. What the Biafra government is pushing now is to push Biafra for recognition. That is the work and the of Biafra government, the United States of Biafra now, led by our deputy now. Before our leader and prime minister will come out by next year. But these people are just going around deceiving themselves, and they collect these are all these some men of the ground. They could bring them into this politics, deceive them. But I am happy some of them are seeing the light. Like you said before, lies cannot last long. But one single truth, once you say the truth, everything you on about can disappear. That's the main thing. I want to thank everybody. And this our brother, Victor Osaganobi. The guy is a very good writer. All his articles are just shaking the enemy camp. I want to appreciate him and thank everybody that is standing on the truth. God will bless all of us, and we will be alive to see Biafra. All of them
Yeah.
that allow them to use them, none of them will see that land of Biafra, because that land is too holy for corrupt people to go into it. These people don't know what they are doing to themselves. All of them, they will pay the price. That the ultimate, they will not see that promised land. Not to collect money is easy, to betray is easy, but at the end of the day, ihe a mere n'oge ụmụ Israel oge ha nọ na across si n'Egypt wee pụọ, some of them oge Moses jere with Ten Commandments, most of them betray. None of that generation buy into that promised land. Although now God had these people may betray this struggle, but they will try, but they will fail, because Biafra has already declared, and this is the time that Biafra must be in existence. Ihe niile na-eme Chukwu na-eme ya ka ọ dị n'otu ga dị. Asị m ka Chukwu abịa ma gọzie onye ọbụla. especially Ogugo, Chugoziego, Ogonyago strength.
You
We will
said
continue to go and bring more people in the media to push this negative narrative of this fake Alamaji agitators. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you very much. And
thank
God bless our
you.
PM and bless our leader, and deputy, and all the Biafra government, United States of Biafra government, and everybody, the cabinet, those who are working in the behind the scene, and those in the media. Just Google, only you and that Rama have destroyed these people. And the manual, this guy, Remigius.
Issues.
You guys only three people. Remigius, you are just only three people. You have defeated this Alamajiri. Alamajiri agitator and diabetes.
That is not because it's not because we are strong, it's not because we are intelligent, it's not because we are smart, but because we are standing
Yes.
on the truth. Like I said earlier, anybody fighting against Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not targeting Ngozi Orabueze. The person is targeting to destroy or to disrupt the Biafra establishment, the Biafra government, the Biafra the declaration, and the person is attacking everything that our prime minister have worked for. Everything. And like I said before, ask me any of them where they have fought against our prime minister before now. If I don't tell you, you know I'm a liar. All of them that
All of
are
them,
gathered now, they
all of,
have stood
all of
against
them.
our prime minister before. Today,
True.
I heard somebody called me last night and said, "Come and see you." What is the name of this, my brother? The first. The face is on space. Come and see what he's saying. I said, is that why you are bothered? He said, I said, leave the first. Leave him. He can only lie against me, and he knows it's a lie. I'm saying it in the open. The first, come here and tell what you said behind me. Come here and say it in my friends.
Biko,
So you cannot
Biko,
go and lie.
Ogugo, Bike Weliwe,
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Hello, Ogugo, Bike Weliwe.
Yeah,
There is something I wanted to say.
yeah, go on.
I just want to, I just want to bring your mind so that you can think beyond this place now.
Okay.
So you will get an information this in Keregan and our Prime Minister office.
Mm.
I don't know, he has something like that when they take pictures and other things
Yeah,
after the absence of our Prime Minister. Did you hear something like that?
I heard them say so.
Hello? Am I coming out clear?
Yeah. Can't you hear me?
I don't know if I'm coming out clear. Ogugo.
If you can't hear me, maybe I think you should
Hello?
Ugo, the person is supposed to
The
identify
network is
himself
really
first.
bad.
Can
I don't
I
know.
now the question? Question not there from her own place. So ask who is the person
ask,
before against
ask
our
him if
question.
he can hear you.
Okay.
Let's be sure.
That's
Ask him if he can hear you.
Before you go, we first of all look on the this thing. You will see my name open up. Ahambo Ohazurike, but my business name is Ohakim.
That
My
is good.
popular
Good, okay.
King, can you see? Can you hear
I'm
me?
calling from Uguacha, Port Harcourt, and I'm from Olu State. And the reason why MG put this thing, the information that came in that Nkere went to our PM office, something like that, to take some pictures. But when they are taking some certain actions, they don't know that they're implicating it. The major aim for him to be in that office was some of the document. Like the last person that spoke was saying about when our chief of staff, being the deputy prime minister, None Ekuku, that all the document, the charter and everything has signatory was there. Icheko, some of them, their signatory was not there. And Ugo was saying that most, those three cabal, three foolish wise or three foolish men, they call them. Most of them, almost all of them, were the people that was against our PM. They have kicked once again against Mazin Nandekano. I don't know, for his last broadcast, I will still send it on air. And they kick against, but Nandekano shout concerning it. Then later come come back together and apologize on it. The same thing they did to our PM. Now, the major aim, Elijah very well. This guy get an officer, our PM. He had just some document. It's all on the major aim of him going to our PM office is absent. You understand? When some of us we supposed to think beyond this.
Our kings, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, now listen, let me tell you. Let's assume he went to when they foolishly publish it that he was in our prime minister's office to find out. I asked the question: if this man mumuled himself into our prime minister's office, no, forget about going there to steal anything. Our prime minister have a chamber. He have lawyers that are working under him. So if you are going there, you'll be attended by somebody. So you'll be given a seat. So it's not a place you walk in and do what you want to know. You'll be monitored, and probably there will be a camera there. It's a big office. So what I think what we should have been asking these fools is that as you went there, what information did you come back with? What is the situation with our prime minister? But no, they are only good in posting pictures, so we will run away because the prime minister's office is where anybody can go to. It's a law firm. You can go there and take picture if you want. So what is the difference? What is the big deal? It should tell you how empty where they did for their brain. I beg you, go on, bro.
Okay, my brother, the thing is, because yesterday they came on air. You understand? I only make a mistake of not introducing myself very well. Now, when I gave me the privilege to speak, and I told them that I want to use the great opportunity to congratulate every of you for the good work you people have been doing, and everybody that are making this Biafran struggle to become a successful. May Chukwu give them my blessing. But whosoever that have been having a secret agenda for his own stomach's sake, that is fighting this struggle, not allowing this struggle to become a reality, combining, maybe joining force with a Nigerian government to fight against our PM and fight against the future of this more than 80 million Biafrans. May you never have peace. May your generation be wiped out.
He said,
one person from the background shout, he say, I say, no, I expect the host to shout, he say, what are you I expect the host to shout, he say, now you are not, the one person now attack me on the background. Is it why you are here? Okay, why did I enter into their platform? Why didn't I enter into chief of staff? They are this thing. Immediately they delete me out of this thing. my brother, to be honest, their days are but one thing I'm assuring Biafrans, Oga can see if maybe Chukwade. Even in the Bible, and that thing not in the book of Isaiah. But David now said that he is not afraid of the enemy from far. David now said, I am afraid of the enemy inside. You know what? No. The enemy inside. Oh, David said, oh, you with that with him. Within him. What is tearing up within him? But he knows that one day they will be destroyed. With anger. After he writes that God hand is not too short to deliver you. But one day passage, Oh, Father David is saying.
Hello, Agape, please mute yourself. Agape, mute yourself.
Agape,
Agape, mute yourself. Oh, I can't mute yourself. Agape. Okay, I muted him. Go on. Continue, bro. All right. So I hope I did not meet everybody. Okay. Can somebody see hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay.
We are hearing you.
Please, woman.
Yes, we can hear you.
I beg, retweet this space. We must also remind our people at home that tomorrow is still Monday. Sit at home. Let nobody go home and sleep.
Ugo?
Hello, can you hear me? Oha Kings, can you hear me?
On a network problem, so
Yeah, Oha King, if you cannot hear me, maybe you go out and come back. I try and come back again. So, like I was saying, tomorrow remains the Monday sit at home continues. The Monday sit at home continues tomorrow. We have not stopped. We are not stopping. We have two purposes. One, free Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Two, give us our freedom. You must recognize this, our referendum and the redeclaration. Like our prime minister will always say, if you don't like it, come and make it happen yourself. Let us see you. And there will be no any election in Biafra land, come Soludo or no come Soludo, like we see the what is his name? Her name, Uchechi, the ex-wife Uchechi. We saw her saying that Soludo deceived them. I don't know what Soludo deceived them about, but you, when they eat with politician, because you don't even have anything to do with politicians. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu had these people as his enemy from beginning to the end, including Asare Dokubo. Immediately they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. You people went and called these people meeting, politicians and Asare Dokubo. That's the same thing that is happening today. Immediately they found out that our prime minister has gone in for questioning. They came up under less than 24 hours to be made prime minister. You want to replace prime minister. As no do, you have started calling together all the people that were fighting against prime minister, all the people that stood against prime minister. They are now support. Whenever your enemy or enemies of your masters are coming to praise you, watch it. They go carry you enter grave. Any moment you see the enemies of your own master praising you, hailing you, you know what they are doing. Go on. All of them that are hiding behind Ogechikunkre, they are so ashamed of themselves that they cannot come out boldly to say, I was a formerly minister under Simon Ekpa, but now I know Ogechikunkre is doing. Why are they hiding themselves behind Ogechikunkre? Why can't they be bold enough to come out and make themselves known? We know you already. So whether you make yourself known or you still hide yourself, we know you. We know you all. And I will tell you, like I tell you here before, all of them have been against our prime minister. Like I said, had he been our prime minister is here today, by now, what you heard Dr. Ngozi Oravezi do is on and here our prime minister Karime. Our prime minister Karime there, and they knew it, that they have gone beyond the boundaries. Their cup is not only full but plain. That is why they said, let us take a chance. Let us do everything to destroy his government. That is why those that are supporting them are those that have never believed in the coming of Biafra. Those that say that Biafra will never come again. When you see Iken Guruago and what is his name? Melchizedek and the rest of them supporting them, telling them to go on. This is what PM did. And they are happy that they are supporting them. What do you think? I beg. Let us take this let us take people on the microphone. Amuchi, I don't know if you want to speak. If you want to speak, open your mic and speak to us. Amuchi, do you want to speak?
Okay. Yes, I would like to speak, but now I'm busy. I'm at work. Please let another person go.
Okay.
Yeah, when I get you, I'll let you know, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, man.
But that brother was talking. You don't allow him to complete.
No,
the last one. That said, pray.
He's network. He's on network problem.
He have a lot to tell us. Please. Because even today, I follow them for their something, for their space. He get one guy. His name is a Vicon. He live in Finland. The guy we supporting now, I think he was with them before. He want to reverse back to join us, but they were bombarding him. They say don't know what he's doing. I just think the guy said this. I will send it to you on WhatsApp. You see, I want somebody to. I want you, if you can talk sense to that guy. The guy will. The eyes will open. They were insulting. They tell him to go and meet us. To go and meet that woman. And they go and meet that. That's what they were telling her. They don't even respect our chief of staff. They don't respect her. They don't. These people are not human beings. And these are the people me and them will be on the space for how many years? For how many years? And be on the space. I started with a good man. You know, they kick him out. All these people that used to cry with me, I see all this thing happening, and none of them get sense. No one could reason as a human being. Man, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. The thing surprised me. Me, I sit down here and watch the drama, all everything play. All my wish for that thing to declare. Before that even before that 29, that was my wish. When I hold our prime minister, I never know that the COS have that in mind to declare for that first day. Now somebody come and tell me what? Something we have been following. Somebody declared instead of you to supporting. You are not supporting the people that said no. In fact, these people are not human beings. These people are not human beings. I will come back, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Amuche. Thank you so much. Anyway,
we have many people here, and let them talk. You hear them.
Please, engineer, mute yourself, please. Don't unmute yourself. If you want to say anything, raise your hand, please. Unless I call you, and if I will be calling, I'm calling.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, engineer. It's okay. So please, Amoche is saying we should go and talk some senses into that man. Listen, if you are in a place and that place is not what you expect, why you no go come out now? Leave. I don't need to call you on the phone to tell you, come and they support what they are doing. Come to us. No, if I start trying to talk senses into every Biafran to see reason to stand on the right side, that means I am not sure I am doing the right thing. I am not sure. But if I am sure, as I know that I'm sure right now, I don't need to call you. All I need to do is to come out and tell you the truth. Whoever loves the truth will hear the truth and follow the truth. Like I said earlier, it's not about Dr. Ngozi Oraveze. It's about our Prime Minister. If you remember when Emeka Livingstone and his group fell out, they started attacking Dr. Ngozi Oraveze. Emeka Livingstone said, no, I love Simon Ekpa. He is like a son. He is like a younger brother. I respect him. He have good vision. I will never attack him. When they started with Dr. Ngozi Oraveze, it wasn't up to 2 weeks. He started bombarding Prime Minister. He's a rogue. He's a criminal. He's deceiving Biafra. Is it not true? All these people you see today might tell you, we are defending Prime Minister. What are you defending Prime Minister for? You are defending the same person you want to overthrow. Like you heard our Deputy Prime Minister said, she has been there in the closed door meetings, in the open door meetings with our Prime Minister, in the secret, in the open. She has been there. Where second person signatory is needed, she has been there. She has given hers. Ask yourself, among all these people that told you they are the most trusted of our PM, how many papers, how many documents have their signatures on them? How many? Who have you met with our Prime Minister? Let me tell you, our Prime Minister have a way of doing things. You might be asking, why is it that Oge went to the U.S. Congress? Why was he allowed? Our Prime Minister have his own way of doing things. So there are things we do not question. But what you should be looking onto is our Prime Minister, whatever he has come up with, have he gotten to the end of the line with it? Our Prime Minister will always tell you, do not bother yourself about that bridge. When we get to that bridge, we will cross it. And there is no bridge we have gotten to that we have not crossed. Even in his absence, only thing you need to do is follow his instruction. When we get to the bridge of declaration and no declaration, when the criminals stood and they said over their dead body, the Biafra would never be declared, we cross the bridge just because somebody listens and follows the instruction and the guideline and structure of our Prime Minister. You think Dr. Ngozi Orebeze was following her own instructions and guideline or structure? You think if she was, the Biafra wouldn't have been declared. The Biafra, I was telling all of us, ask Sonny Akparawa. When I talk, I say, go and ask Sonny. I called Sonny before we went to Finland. I told Sonny, listen, you see this thing you are doing now. If you see Prime Minister before us, will you be able to do it? Sonny did not respond. I told Sonny, lastly, I know you don't want to answer. I told him, now I want you to understand, PM is watching everything that is going on. He did not answer me. All he did was he pretended he was talking to somebody else. After about a minute, I switched off the phone. Go and ask him. Na me talk am. They talk am in the open. I no talk am for secret. I called Sonny. Raphael was interviewing somebody who was telling him, I saw PM here jogging last night while I was cycling home. And the Raphael said, hey! And yet, Raphael, when I come to publish it, I said Raphael was looking at the man, interviewing the man, but was not listening. Him and the Sonny come and said, "There's where go, do not listen, Ugo, do not understand English." I went and brought back that video, cut that place alone, and put it. So it's now in my hand. Go and listen to what that man said. I even added captions, so when you are listening, it will be displaying as well. The man said, while I was cycling home last night, I saw Simon Ekpa jogging here, this particular place you are standing. If I had known that he had conference here today, I would have asked him. And they said it's something he said if he knew last year. Really? Go and watch it again. The video was, let Raphael provide the original one. If he said that the one I have is doctored, let him provide the original one he have and listen to it. You see, when people know that they are deceiving themselves, this is always the story. They know they are lying to themselves. And let me make it clear again. Sonny Akparawa never liked Oge Chukwunkere. I must tell you the truth. I know how Sonny Aparawa wanted us to fight against Ogechukwu Nkere. This is just the simple truth. Because Ogechukwu Nkere was the one that pushed out Madam Azoka. Forget that Madam Azoka is telling you is Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. It's just out of envy and jealousy. Believing that Dr. Ngozi is maybe better than her also. So you feel you want to talk bad or about her for. No, the truth is this. Ask any other person that was in the cabinet. Who pushed Madam Azoka out? Who collaborated? Who ganged up against Madam Azoka? It's Ogechukwu Nkere. It's now that I'm coming to understand why he was fighting against Madam Azoka, because he wants to get hold of the money and steal. When Ogechukwu Nkere came into this struggle, all of you will bear me witness. He wear one old jacket like Okogona, like a coat Ogona. One old jacket like a coat Ogona. Today, he dresses well. He wears different types of suits. Not even coat again. Suits. Even went to the Biafra house in Baltimore, Maryland, and hang his picture among, you see, General Ojukwu, you see Mazenam Dekano, you see General Effiong, you see our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Then you see Ogechukwu Nkere. Why should Ogechukwu Nkere picture be there? What is his picture doing there? Una say na good man, Abi. I beg. John C., you have the mic. Go on. Okay.
Sorry, I want to close from my working place like this. I want to lock my door now.
Okay.
Please, I'll come back.
Okay, thank you. Ben Johnson, you have the mic. Ben Johnson, you have the mic. Ben Johnson. Okay. In absence of Ben Johnson, who again do we have? Okay. JD Walker, you're welcome. I don't know if you would like to have a co-host or good man. I don't know if any of you would like to keep the co-host. I will give it to you. And Oha King, you are back. Oha King, if you want to continue with what we were saying before, continue. Am I being heard? Am I speaking to myself?
We're hearing you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Oha King, can you hear me? Oha King, we are not hearing you. Okay, I guess that should.
I can hear you.
Okay. You want to continue from where you
started? Are you hearing me?
Because yes, we can hear you.
I don't know if you are hearing me. The network is really bad.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on. The network is very bad on your side. Yes, go on. Okay, okay, good man and good man and JD. Anytime you want to speak, interrupt me. Okay, Boniface, nna believe or nna be fair. Just Boniface. You can speak now. You can unmute yourself.
Okay. Oh, Boniface Nnakwe.
Okay, Nnakwe. Thank you.
Nnakwe. Yes, you go. Let me introduce myself. Now, I'm one of the Biafra veteran that is still living.
Wow.
Yes. I was 16 years old in 1966, and I believe that when they say Biafra is the truth, if you were me that time, you will know that statement is very correct. You know, I was privileged to be able to get copies of, I believe it was Daily Times that time.
and we saw pictures. We didn't have TV that time. Most of us have like radiogram or stuff. So we saw pictures of our people, dead people, the people that were putting in trucks and everything, sending back to the east. So if you see something like that, you will believe that this struggle for self-determination and self-preservation was the only right thing to do that time, you know. So we were ready to go fight to save ourselves. Honestly, we were ready to go fight. Otherwise, they will come and kill you, you know. So another thing that really is bothering me now is the fact that when Mazin Namde Kalu and then followed by Simon, and all of us here who have access to the media, we are getting pictures, real time of what's happening with the Fulani herdsmen, with Nigerian army and soldier killing and burning people's homes. I myself was saying to myself, and I'm sure any of us that is still living now, will say, hey, I wish we had social media at that time. We didn't have. It was only the Europeans, who go to see where people are fighting wars, like news media people who came with their cameras and whatever, taking pictures at the war front and all that. They were the only people who had access to talk about what's going on, you know. So for me to listen to how our people are using the same social media to shred our fight for self-determination and preservation. This second time around, it really kills my mind, honestly. It kills my mind. But when the redeclaration was done in Finland, I was so happy. Honestly, I sent an ex, test. I said that this generation of Biafrans, that the future will be kind to you, you know, for believing that our service was not in vain, you know. And now, any of us that cannot believe that that Biafra was really the truth, after seeing what's going on right now, and they are still not sure what to do. I don't understand. Sometimes I used to say whether they were poisoning all this meat that they are sending to us that we are eating. Whether they are injecting something there that people cannot think right. If they try to humiliate our people, they will just take the humiliation and walk away, and somebody will say, it's all right. It's all right. And then it continues, you know. As for Simon himself, I believe he was doing the right thing, honestly. And I watch him every day. I watch everything that is going on. I never seen him deviate, you know. And he has, even when the declaration was made on the 29th instead of this 2nd December, I believe that if that's something he can do, and there should be a reason for that. Before we start hearing other things the second group of saboteurs are doing. It didn't take me a while to figure out what was going on and know who to follow, you know. So I guess we have to continue. We have to continue, follow the truth, and for those of them who don't believe that a woman can lead, I feel sorry for them, and it makes me to wonder how much they believe what even our Onyendu, which all of them call Onyendu, they call him the prophet of the time. Didn't he say when women came into this fight that Biafra is here? Do they believe in his prophecies or what? I just don't know, But I still have hope. I have hope that I will see Biafra. I'm 74 years old now, and I don't know how long I will go, but I believe that I will go back to my hometown as a Biafran. I believe that sincerely, honestly. And yes, I believe that sincerely. And thank you, Ugo, for being on the right side. I've always looked at you when I listened to you talk. I thought I had a feeling that for some reason you were kind of sometimes being a little independent. And I was wondering what's going on. But now I know. I know what's going on. And continue to be who you are. The truth will never fail. It passes the test of time. Thank you very much. This is my submission, and I give you back the mic.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Papa Boniface.
You're very welcome. You're welcome.
Okika Biama that has kept you to this hour will also take you into the land of Biafra, a full Biafran. You will see Biafra
Is there?
as a
Is
Biafra.
there?
Nahachukwu
Is there?
he say
Yes. He said, where I can walk, I won't be afraid what time of day it was. When I was growing up, we used to walk from my village in Umudi, Nkwere, local county, to Olu very early in the morning. You will be there by 8. You're not afraid, even as a 14-year-old, by myself alone. Oh. I will be there where I can also walk without being afraid somebody's going to attack me. I believe in that. Thank you so much. I feel, and I will fight again, even if I have to go and just help with whether it's cleaning the ammunitions or helping to prepare food. I will do that. Honestly. Thank you.
Ndewo Shinne Papa, Ndewo. Daloso, thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Oga King, can you hear me now? Oga King, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, my Ugo.
Okay.
God bless you.
Okay, go on.
Ugo,
We have so many people that want to speak now. Just take 3 minutes and do your submission.
No, I don't want to say anything. I just only want to ask some questions that want to be sure of it.
Okay.
And all concerning our security, I don't know if I am the right position to say something about it now.
It depends.
Should I go on?
If it's something security that is not wise to say out here, maybe you call me or you call the secretary for information and they relay to.
Okay.
Okay. Or you DM.
Okay, I will keep on that. Somebody, I will write to you. And secondly, again, based on this recruitment, I don't know. I want to really know because a lot of things is.
The recruitment is on. Like you see, you submit your resume, but every recruitment, nobody is getting recruited to get paid. Everything is voluntarily. Okay, everything.
I'm aware.
So people, you submit your CV or resume to the appropriate email that was given out there. Then submit your. That's the only thing you need to do. I'm not in that department, but I know this is the only right thing to do. Just submit your resume or CV submit it there, and with everything they demand you to submit. So when they want to get back to you, they will be able to get back to you.
Okay, okay. What about when the person is enrolled on part-time school? Is it okay by them?
I wouldn't know. That is why you have to submit your resume. It depends on what you want to do, and just try and submit. I believe that should be a contact there. You can contact the department and ask them any question you want to ask them as well, because there's an email there.
Okay, no problem. God bless you.
They will. Thank you.
They,
Okay. John C. Unmute yourself.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
You're welcome, Martin.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, my co-host, Judy Walker. And
Please, Jancy, sorry for the interruption. Good morning, Ugo 247.
And there was JD.
Why I wanted to come into the co-host just to help out, just in case of any attack or something, because already Goodman, they have attacked Goodman already. And not only that, please, if someone speaks, we have to put them on the listening, because there's a lot of hands as well, so that other people can be able to speak as well. Because I know you won't be here for that too long, you know what I mean, because of your time differences and all that. So if anyone speaks, and I will just put them down, and then you continue from what you're doing. I'm just here to guide the space. Good morning, Ogarune, and Goodman, and everyone else. Give Goodman the co-host, because he lost his, I think, a network, or someone attacked him or something.
I think Goodman is still the
Thank
co-host.
No. His mic is not good. I can see from here.
Okay, yeah. Because I can still see him co-host here.
No, he has issue.
Okay.
I can see from here. Even if you ask him, he will tell you.
Okay.
So anyone that speaks, please, I will put you to listening, so that we can bring a lot of people in. And please, if you're on the mic, you raise your hand for question or submission, so that Commander and I go ahead, you go. And sorry for the interruption. Go ahead, our contributor.
Okay. I think John C was the person speaking before. John C, you have your 3 minutes.
Yeah, John C.
okay, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. According to the topic, it says someone that redeclared the United States of Biafra, in your view, is now a Sabo and a Nigeria agent. I believe we've been hearing this for so long, and there's this saying. I've been hearing it from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He said what they are accusing him of is what they are actually doing. The same thing now they are doing to our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. The same thing they are accusing her of is what they are doing. So, which is very, very, very symbolic and very, very bad. Let me just start by saying that how I got to involve myself into this media war, and I promise myself, as far as God grants me grace, I see each day in good health. You see me, I am ready to fight until they will all vanish in this social media with prayers and with also with my tweets. I'm not gonna blackmail, but with evidence of what I am reading on social media. Now, when this whole thing started, we were in a space. We just like the other day that you open space, my host, you open space and you discover that Mazda K open space, and you ask if we should continue or we should just join him, which I supported. We should go and join him because we believe in oneness, we believe in orderliness. So each and every one of us, we just have to join Mazda K on that space, and that's how to tell you that your heart is clean, even though the division they have already created the division back then. So, but to kind of give a proof that you are a kind of a man that love togetherness, you love that we should do things together in a very mature way. So that day we were in a space, and the debate was going on. All of a sudden, I just see that they posted a flyer saying that they are going to meet the information minister and the finance minister is going. I can't recall how the flyer came. So who is speaking? Hello. Okay, so that day we were in a space when this whole thing started, and they posted a flyer that information minister and the finance minister are gonna meet, gonna do what I don't know. So I was following Sonny on Facebook because anytime that they want to do program, I normally switch to Facebook to watch live. So I have to remove myself from the 3x and go to my Facebook and started watching. And I discovered that they handle the whole thing all by themselves, and no question, nobody cared to ask them because there's no room for question. Yes, sorry, let me round up by saying that the one that shook me that day that I knew that there is fire on the mountain was when he started saying that they should cut a particular part and send it to the person that is asking for accountability. And that time, I've not even know that they have gone far. Now, in summary of what I'm saying now is, how does accountability now being the issue that is on ground now? They just want to use that one to tell us that there is something they have been doing secretly within them, because for both of them to come on air and start saying that thing, they have already discussed and conclude by themselves. This is what they want to propagate to cause division among us. But one thing that I want to say here tonight is that the truth is very, very open for every one of us to know that these people are on their own mission. They have their own agenda, and they is playing and it is showing right before everyone that is not just only accountability. They have their own way that. Ah, thank you. They have given me a ring and it has destabilized me of so many things I want to say, but no problem. Thank you very much.
Princess Basbos.
Yes, I mean, I mean, they made me virtual, and then I was just like sending messages to you guys, say, I'm here because they made me virtual. They don't want you guys to see me. I greet you, my wonderful brother, I'll go 247, and JD Wakri. I greet you, good man, Ronnie Amuche, all of you wonderful people of Biafra, I greet you. Yeah. I wanted to, why I picked up the mic is, you know me, I dare since 2019, and my brain is a recorder, and it never forgets. Okay? So I wanted to let you know this guy or her king that came over here to ask about our defense is from the DOS. I just want to let you know. Please do not leave yourself open for him. He is from the DOS. And please warn the defense minister or defense secretary not to allow him close to him at all. He is of the DOS, please. I just want to chip in that one there. Okay, so coming to the topic, we know they look face anymore. All right? Our nation has been redeclared, and whosoever that is calling Agadaba Chiluzo, the deputy prime minister, Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze, Sabo, is deluded, because how can somebody who redeclared Biafra, in fact, she outsmarted those who wanted to stop the redeclaration, be a Sabo? All these people, they don't know that we know them, because my only anger is that I want a lot. I said a lot, but nobody wanted to listen to me, because they kept on saying, give us evidence, give us evidence. But because they took over my first account, by that time, because I don't really go into social media. That was my first time of delving into social media, into Twitter, because our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said everyone should go to Twitter. And then I came in one day after they threatened me, after offering me money to follow them and all that. I refused. They threatened me, they're gonna do this to me, they're gonna do that to me. I refused. Then the next thing, I came in one morning, they have taken a guy has taken over my account. A guy became mouthpiece. All right, but anyways, that is a foregone story. But I want to tell everyone who is of the DOS coming into this new government. Believe me, I told you, I'm in no department. My eyes is not no the department. If you venture taking your motherfucking ass, your broadcast into any department, believe me, you have dug your grave. Believe me. As I am in this cabinet, in this government, I am going to make sure this our Biafra stand. I'm not looking for position. I don't even want any position. But believe me, for this our freedom to stand, I will do virtually everything to make sure it stands. Let me leave it there. Thank you, my people. You are doing a wonderful job. We'll go 247. GD Worker, you, thank you. Good man, thank you for coming back. Ronnie, my brother, Ndewo, Amuche, all of you, thank you for standing tall and standing in the path of truth. We move. Thank you. I yield. Princess Dasbos. Princess Dasbos. I'm the kick-ass princess. Yes. I know they look anybody. Look, my father told me, fear no man. The only person you will ever fear in this world is the gods. And that is what I'm doing. I fear nobody. Who bundle, who you be? Nah, man, let's move on. I don't know if people are requesting. I can go down. If not, I can still stay where I am. Should I go?
No, still
All
where
right.
we'll be rotating five
Okay.
mics. We'll be rotating five mics. So those on the mics, please raise your hand if you're here. If you don't raise your hand in the next 5 minutes, then we believe that you're the one attacking our space. So please, you are here to make submission or to ask question, raise your hand. The next 5 minutes, if you don't, we'll put you on the listening, please. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm just listening. I will leave the mic for now.
Continue. Who is here? Please, if you want to speak, let us know. Identify by raising your hand, so we'll give you the mic to speak. Please, if you want to speak or you have question, identify.
Boniface, please. Boniface, please bring your question or submission. Boniface,
I think Boniface have spoken.
Anna Kwasa.
Mazi
Or is it?
JD.
Okay.
Mazi JD has spoken.
Oh, okay. Ben Johnson, please come to the mic. Ben Johnson, please come to the mic. So we are rotating 5 mics. Ben Johnson, please come to the mic. Ben Johnson. Okay, Ben Johnson is not there. Mazironi, go ahead. Because here Ben Johnson are listening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother. Good evening from here. As you go, Jetty, Mouthpiece, and everybody in the house. Isn't it amazing to see that the same people who are calling Nigeria agent are calling our DPM Nigeria agent are also shouting that she declared Biafra. I don't know how a Nigerian agent will go ahead and declare Biafra. You see, these people came very late, so late. They will regret this nonsense for the rest of their life, but they're going to go down in history as people that rose up to fight Biafra nation. Now, when you look at their noise and their argument, you find that they are so empty, thinking by lies and propaganda are going to sell this narrative. And Biafras have this, relegated them to where they belong. Noise, only noise. I don't know how someone who is an agent, one Nigerian agent, will not be the one declaring Biafra as a country. It must have been, it then mean that this one Nigerian agent must have been a very terrible one to be an agent of Nigeria, at the same time dividing Nigeria. You see, when they make statements and something like this, anybody you see saying this kind of thing, you will know that it's all lies and propaganda, nothing more. They started out, they said it was about fundraising. From fundraising, they went to declaration date. From declaration date, they start shouting, chada, 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 chada. It is no longer chada now. They are not telling us whose authority, which authority is the government standing from one lie to another, from one lie to another. These people are shameless. And we ever have given them the message. Their last yesterday fundraising has taught them a lesson. They are busy talking to one another. Nobody is ready to give them shishi. This is the way the same way they come in is the same way they will fizzle out.
Rooney, did you know that there were 6 people after almost 3 hours?
6 people. I said very soon. See, it won't be long. They will start fighting themselves.
Hello, Melo. Hello, Melo.
Only thing people are now Biafrans. Biafrans have spoken. Biafrans have spoken. So these 6 people are 50 million Biafra that gave this government mandate to declare. So 6 people now. And how many of you have, I don't know if I'm the only one, because I've not seen this, their APM, acting prime minister, for, do media briefing. Abi is warming up or doesn't know, because I've been waiting for the media, press conference. I don't see. They are the one that have been parading themselves about. Elected acting prime minister. I don't know if you have heard something like that before. Elected acting prime minister.
They think that it is giving the position acting prime minister is it. They don't know that something you have to really work on it to be
Yeah,
that.
that guy would have, as I'm telling you, the guy don't know what to do. He's like, these people want to bring my nyash public. And they ended up bringing his nyash publicly. He doesn't know how to cover it anymore because he thought it would have been okay when they do that, make that noise, our DPM will back down. You know, they will not start begging them, oh, please, you people should stop doing this thing. You know, after all, you have men on ground. People like us now, they vex so hard. Please, don't go there. And that was their plan.
Rini, let me help you. You know those days at school in Biafra land when they used to have an exam, then you
Things that for such time like this, it will be like make grand open. Person enter because you haven't seen that this kind of thing you say, JD, happened to me in school days. There's this my classmate then. He likes copying, even in the extent of copying the person's name. He will copy everything. So I don't know what happened. His position was changed. This guy was there sweating. He doesn't know what to. In fact, immediately they changed his sitting position. He couldn't write anything. This is exactly what's going on here. You know, this guy was just like somebody advising. Those professors that were behind the scene advising, don't worry, we are with you. Don't worry. What do they know? We there here. Those guys don't know where to stand again now. They are like, in fact, if they had told that guy that today will come, he wouldn't have believed it. But it has happened now. And because, you know, this thing that Bible said that pride goes before a fall. That's what's happening to that traitor. He's too proud. He can't calm down. Biafra is a spirit. Once you rise up, say you want to fight it, hey, make sure you are ready. As in has zero phone. That's exactly what is happening. You cannot just wake up, say you want to fight against Biafra. You will fail. You will fail million times because it's a spirit. Haven't you seen how they are fizzling out now? We are no longer hearing elected acting prime minister. That will not work again. How many people are even using it anymore? We don't see them more. How many? They are fighting. They will fight that elected prime minister. They will come again. They say, no, it's chatter now. It's chatter. They will know it's not happening. No. They say, our men on ground want to die. Come on. You know these people they are empty. Ladies and gentlemen, same way we fought those DOS criminals to the ground. So Biafrans are fighting. And this war, we have won it. Nigeria, you failed. Sorry, Musa. Sorry, Hope Uzodema. Una don't fail Yakata. You plan to disrupt this government. You failed. You can't stop this. We are a country right now. Whatever you're doing in that territory, you are occupying that territory illegally, and you will be forced out. And by the way, Biafran has been speaking. Tomorrow is our sit at home MK's day. Remember to keep it holy. Don't come out and start shouting. You see, they have. How many of you have heard that they are no longer shouting, "You are killing our people"? Have you been hearing the opening space and telling you Southeast in focus? That's to tell you what exactly they planned. You know, they planned this thing. You know, before they, remember they were telling us, you can't declare that day. Hey, we are laughing. You cannot declare that second. We go there here. Little did we know that these guys have been doing the underground because they have their mole inside. They said as long as that guy dey there, second no go happen. But this wonderful Agbala wine took everybody by surprise. Immediately they gave her mic. Boom! She declared it. They said, Jesus Christ. You can look at it for their faces. They said, oh, this woman, he's not supposed to go there now. What in the warrior? Okay, what do we do now? What do we tell? When he was telling you people, what do I tell the third in command? He's not the third in command. He's talking about those sponsors in Nigeria. What am I going to tell them now? You know, they plan that second now. That second, do something, scatter things. Finland police will come. It will be over. A woman outsmarted them. I mean, if you see Dr. Ngozi Olabese, buy her good wine. She didn't just do that thing. It was Biafra split that pushed her to do what she did. And indeed, she diffused those people, scattered them, destroyed all their few planning.
Rooney, ihe akwụkwọ nwaanyị na-etukwu ala anyị mmamịrị o.
I am talking myself, even self. This one, this one now is a man in woman form.
Mba, agada gbachili ụzọ. Haven't you people heard about our men giving a woman an Amazon agada gbachili ụzọ because she stopped what men could not do, and she did it.
I'm telling you, my sister. I am telling you, this one is okay. Look at what is going on. You know how they are now becoming so angry. The Nigerian government have recognized this DPM, and the media are now writing, in fact, presenting it the way it should be. They say, Mazis, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead. No problem. Go ahead, Ronnie. You're welcome.
Yes, so Nigerian Gota media now, they are not, in fact, they are falling in Kere's hand. They fall their hand, woto. They said, Simon Ekpa's deputy.
All the egwu. The thing shut them up.
Oh, my goodness. Simon Ekpa's deputy, Dr. Ngozi Olabese, said that Biafrans are not going to take nonsense.
They slapped him because he didn't finish the job they gave to him. You know, they slapped him. Yeah.
So when they read something like that, it be like some grand open made the enter. They were like, so look at somebody now came and say, oh, you see, Nigerian media now the one talking to tell them talking about their agent. I say, hold on. So Master Simon Ekpa is also Nigerian agent because these people, the same Gota media, the one talking about our prime minister, that one ran away. He couldn't reply. You see, these people know what they are doing. They failed. Them and their 400 US dollars. Oh, that's what I'm calling them. 400 US dollars media. They don't fail. They will not rise again. Same way we destroy those criminals in DOS. It's the same way they have gone. Give them 1 week more. You see, next week, if they will do fundraising, only 2 people will come there. The others will be giving excuses of network. What be watching out? They will fizzle out because they didn't come to build, they came to destroy. And this Biafra, nobody can destroy it. God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless our DPM, Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Olabese. God bless this United States of Biafra. I yield.
Thank you so much, our brother Rooney. Thank you so much, and thanks, Goodman, for coming back as well. Because I'm a little bit busy at the moment. Goodman, I'm going to get on to you a little bit. The next person, Kwesi Gabo, Christopher Kenwa, then Ugo Buzo and Tina. Thank you.
GD, my brother, Anama Hogi, Ote, Ihano now.
Well,
My is under attack. Anama Hogi.
okay. Yeah, I know that you. Okay,
I'm
okay.
not
I'll run
even
it from
seeing
here.
myself on the co-host. So
Maybe you drop back, good man, good even
Drop back,
from
good
there. You
man.
drop back, come back.
Yeah, drop
Let's
back.
just bring
I
you
will
up.
then take care of it. Thank you so much, our brother. Thank you, good man. Just go to listening, and then they will bring you back again. Thank you so much. Okay, so welcome, our brother CB. The mic is yours, my brother. Welcome.
Thank you so much, the host of the space, Honorable Go. Thank you, good man, Jidewak, all the dignities in the house, well-meaning Biafrans, to the Agbero and Motopack politicians who are on the anonymous session. Oh my God, I wish you all the best in your fruitless journey. Uh, I'm gonna be very brief here because unlike some old men and women who love to gossip, many of us who are standing strong with our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, over 70 million Biafrans, and this government, we are busy working. Okay? That said, I want to read this Jidewak post that I made a few minutes ago, and it's something that will educate Biafrans here. Can I go ahead, please?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Regarding the desperation, show of shame, and CRC INEC Pro Max election, I did some findings via a credible or reliable research source. Based on what I found, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze has been very humble to continue as the Deputy Prime Minister while we wait for His Excellency Simon Ekpa to join us sooner rather than later. As long as the current Prime Minister is still alive and has not resigned, it is simply insanity. It means say your head, you dey kolo for head. That is meaning of insanity. You don't craze. It is simply insanity to conduct any election for the office of acting Prime Minister. Those who pushed Mr. Oge Nkere, stroke Anyogu, aka Azaman, to take these actions do not actually mean well for him. And this has become a a very tragic and unfortunate situation for Mr. Oge Nkere Anyogu, aka Azaman. Kindly read and learn. Key word here is appointment. The question: can you elect an acting prime minister while the current prime minister is still alive or in office? And the answer, for a very reliable source: an acting prime minister is typically appointed in situations where the current prime minister is temporarily incapacitated, on leave, or otherwise unable to fulfill their duties. This appointment usually occurs within the existing government structure. However, the specifics can vary by country and by the rules established within each government's procedures. In some instances, the deputy prime minister or another senior official may assume the role of acting prime minister. Let me repeat that part. In some instances, the deputy prime minister or another senior official, underline the word senior official, may assume the role of acting prime minister while the current prime minister remains in office. In other cases, if the prime minister is still in office and capable of performing their duties, there may be no need whatsoever for an acting prime minister. According to the PM, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not or was not his chief of staff. She was the chief of staff of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. Open your head and let that sink in. Fellow Biafrans, there is no division, there is no other group, there are nothing like two governments, and this is for our lobbyists, our international lawyers who ought to know better. You need to start working now. Everybody should get back to work. The Ogenkere, whatever they call themselves, are just a bunch of rogues running around desperate, just displaying some form of insanity on the streets. Pay them no mind, disregard them, and let us move and continue working. A word is enough for the wise. Ogenkere, hear me well and hear me good. The people wey push you to do this, they hate you. They do not mean well for you. They set a trap and you fell inside. Those of you like Akparawa saying somebody committed treason, no. Now una commit that treason. Na same una do una election, count una vote, do swearing in. let me not do the comedian parts. People like Akparawa now have turned to village headmaster, doing things by moonlight, over recycling your propaganda to the point that people are sleeping on your spaces. Talking out of point. You don't even know where you are anymore. Where were you when Biafrans needed you the most as the information minister? You failed Biafrans, you failed yourselves. And to those who come on spaces, like the one called Warrior Queen, they use derogatory words, say they don't give person toto and all that. Disgusting! Look at yourself in those spaces, look at those around you. Should any sane person be in that kind of environment? Shame on all of you. While the sane, sensible, and focused Biafrans continue working for this government. God bless the United States of Biafra. God bless every true Biafrans who have remained on the path of sanity and truth. And God bless our beautiful confederation, the United States of Biafra. I love you all, even those of you who have threatened me, threatened my life, insulted me. As long as you're a Biafran, I still love you. But I want to send this warning. Do not say things that you cannot tender as evidences, or do not accuse people when you cannot bring evidence, okay, to back up your accusations. In civilized world, there are some things we call defamation of character, okay, and slander. You might get sued to the last point of it. Thank you so much. I yield the mic.
Thank you, our brother, and our CBI, Christopher Okenwa, for that wonderful submission. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have eyes, let them see. A word for the wise, they said, is enough. Because these people, what they are propagating, and I don't even want to start mentioning their name, because although before, like when I have the time, I used to go there and like stay anonymous and listen, but these days I don't even have that time anymore, because already you can see that they started having issue within themselves, because at a point when you try to package lies, you have to bring another different lie to cover up the one that you've already lied. And the more the government is throwing evidences, look, we all know that our DPM, the COS, Dr. Ngozi Rebeze, she knows a lot about this government, and she only says a few things for security purpose. Because she's not the kind of person, if you look at even when at the heart of this, when they were bashing her from left, front, side, and corner, she kept mute. She didn't even say anything. That's to tell you the kind of person this lady is. Yeah, but that is Agada Bachirozo. You know, we have them in men, we have them in women. And look at the caliber of people that Chukwu Okike Abiyama have gave us on this, our liberation phase. It is not an easy, every single one of them, they are caliber in society. Ihe bụ obere mmadụ. Look at our DPM. Ordinary no kuro, non People's Club, which is just a social club. And by the way, that club alone, before in wiki, that is, in what the opportunity at all, we may accept. But because of the thought that that is how low, even for Van to even use that as a program, I was shocked, because these are non-entities. These people are shock. Honestly speaking, ihe apụta na space a na-akọ ọnụ Ọkwa ndị na-eme agitation, agitation, na-erezi recharge card online, a promote. It is unbelievable. The things that you see these days. I'm telling you, this thing that happened is a blessing in disguise. Can you, that is, begin to think what would have happened to this liberation if this lady haven't redeclared? I'm telling you honestly, I wouldn't be here talking because I would be so frustrated already. Like I said, fool me once, shame to you. Fool me twice, shame to myself because I won't take it. It's just like now, yiri glove, whoop ya. It is not going to happen. But to thank God, because Chukwuka Abema have known what happened during the kidnapping of Onyendu, he doesn't want a repeat of it. That's why he allowed our people to be in this condition at the moment, because on that Buruda Tuiche, when our DPM goes out and she did the declaration. If not, this as a man with them with the they would have caused a lot of damage, and his only priority and prerogative is just ịnọrọ n'oche wee na-enweta data ego ha na-enweta. That's all. Can you imagine in a sane society or an organization, I'm not even talking about country, someone was, for example, as they claim, promulgated or promoted to a higher position. He did not make one speech for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and you think n'ihe a na-ekwu bụ eziokwu. They only want to use that to rub Vaseline on the head of their followers. Ihe ifuru a na-eme ndị na-aga ụka white na ndị otu ha ka e were massage ha n'isi. Oh, you people have an alternative government too. Onye wa afọ ya a na-ehost space na-ekele ndị a na-ekele. At the end of the day, onwe onye showed up. Now they begin to ask questions. Where is this man? Them themselves are asking questions. Because, and what happened even after that? The government of the United States of Biafra hosted a cabinet meeting which DPM led. And for the 41st time, although we hosted a space before them to promote that meeting, and there were so much people that even DPM, this is the very first time that such program has stayed up to 6 hours. Or maybe before, even during the time of Prime Minister, it always like 4 hours or 3 hours. 6! Because a lot of people were interested to come in. Even the people who want to send, which means you recognize that is the government. And how I judge you based on the government of the United States of Biafra. Give way for this and how they were sent to come and disrupt and ask unreasonable questions and try to run the whole time off so that they can challenge them and tell them to stop, and then they will start arguing. But they were asking questions based on the question that a citizen of the United States of Biafra should ask to the acting deputy prime minister, which is the COS. And they actually were asking the question. In the same time, acknowledge, and not only that, they equated that the deputy prime minister here. Not the other side. Mumu people. How I got the implication of Nezri Hosi can have disrupt at the same time. Now validate what we have already known. These people, that is all Bahrain, let's all be honest. But at the same time, we just have to move on because the government is here for the interest and benefit of everyone. One thing I come to understand, I will give mic to those people. One thing I come to understand about these people, if you didn't support these people, you know what they do? They will start calling you. And what I do every day is to come to this whenever I wake up, take 5 minutes and check those that make comment about me. I'm gonna hear one time. That way, brew my general block industry, pay the warehouse. I don't have time to start arguing with people, or I don't have that time. If in a sane society, or people that reason properly, if you ask me to come to your party, or I've read your manifesto and I didn't accept, and I decided to go to the other party, does it warrant for you to come and start insulting me? Is it how it works? This is to tell you that someone that is not genuine and they are trying to defend something will always come out to do this sort of thing. And they are the only people that is doing it. You will never see anyone that's supporting the government led by Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orebeze doing the same thing. Nobody here. Only these people are doing this thing. And the evidences are there. That is to tell you, the body language will tell you that these people, they are not genuine. They have now started finding out that these people are criminals, but they don't know how to live because they've said a lot. But I will just advise them, simply keep mute, just like what Christopher Kenwa said. Don't say anything anymore. So that Kamara again, he again they could before. Because at the end of the day, when promise come out, you people will still have to come back here. Because Oku Hanoku, everyone will always obey. I thank you guys, and I don't want to take too much of the time. Tina, go before we go. So Tina, if you're there, please unmute your mic and make a submission or question. Go ahead. Tina. Okay, it seems that Tina is not close to her mic. Ugobuzo, the mic is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, my dear brother. Go 247, the good man, the good worker, the JD worker, the good man. I am so grateful to all of you. In fact, Christopher Kenwa made a very wonderful. That guy is a good writer, you know. This program, this Biafra government is, bringing up a lot of talent in so many of us, and it's really amazing. Really amazing. I loved what he wrote here. They are all wonderful. I am so grateful. All protocols observed. Someone who declared the United States of Biafra, being tagged as Sabo. A sị na achọkata ihe anyị agwa nwa mụrụ mmasị ya na ọbịa ya nwere ka ọ dị na ịghọtago. So those things bụ ihe a na-achọ eme na to rub black on your face so that ka marakwa ma ị jọkwara njọ. All those things bụ normal thing now. Hatred na-ebulite now. When you hate somebody, you can begin to spew lies, begin to trump up founded truths, so there are a lot of them. But there's one request I want to make. In a field of advertising, the more you see products being written either maybe from one space to the other, you will remember that product because that's the law of attraction. The thing is recorded in your memory and you keep remembering it and you keep, those things in your view and keep remembering it. Please, if it will be possible, let's stop mentioning their names. Let's stop mentioning their names. In fact, these days, I don't even comment on their distance because they are not worthy for me to, waste my precious time, precious energy, precious mouth. And an old man like me going there to write, what am I going to write? Because some of them have made up their mind to lie, so they keep lying. After all, we had a minister in the Nigerian situation called Linus. So we can group all of them as Linus now. It's not strange for we to have Linus. After all, Zogeria is our own geographical expression. So we can have as many Linus as possible. So having them is kind of having Linus. They are all plenty, and it's really wonderful how unprofessional people can begin to comment on something they are not qualified to comment on. I saw some making comments on the Biafra website. I started looking at, I started, wondering how come that because of internet, because of Facebook, because of X. Every one of us have become a journalist. Every one of us have become ICT person. Every one of us have become a medical doctor. Does it happen that way? Something you don't understand. You don't have the anything about you don't have an inkling of that particular subject. And then you want to comment because there is hatred in your stomach. You know, asị ga-egbu gị. I told my community one certain time when two families, some families are quarreling. They came to us for the Umunna to settle it, and they came to my house. One of them came to my house. I said, Mr. Man, I am not supporting you. I am only supporting the truth in this matter. So if in this matter that you are the one on the right course, you know that what I say will favor you. I am not saying this thing to favor you. So don't come here to begin to approach me so that I will say these things to favor you. No. And in this case, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, our deputy prime minister, wow, sorry, naturally this thing falls on her to take over.
Round
So,
up, my
what?
brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now that you are cutting me, I didn't know that I have been talking long for you to give me, So thank you
No,
very
we'll
much.
have time in because there's a lot of hands. You can still come back later on. It doesn't matter.
Okay, thank you, JD Walker. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the submission. Tina, are you there now? Tina, are you there? Okay, yes, I don't know if she's falling asleep. Good man, go please. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
my
so
dear.
much.
Sorry. Can
Sorry,
I
good man.
continue?
Yeah, go ahead, Tina. You got 3 minutes, please. We called it
Okay.
twice
All right.
already. Sorry, good
Thank you,
man.
Debbie Waka. Thank you, Mazugo. Thank you, Mouthpiece. I and all their fans that are here. If I didn't mention your name, please don't be angry. I like to just greet everybody because I just want to appreciate what everybody is doing. I'm listening to our dear Wanda. Um, Let me mute her a little bit. I just wanted to say something. This is just where I stand. I call our DPM, our Ngozi Orebweze, our hero. That's what I call her. You know why? Because when we look at the list of those who have fought, truly, sincerely fought to support and restore Biafra, she has fallen in the category. Anybody else that is running around and calling her whatever name they can call her, Sabo, Nigerian agent, we have all heard all of that. That means nothing. At least for somebody like me. I can no longer fall in that basket of riches and Nigerian agent until she does otherwise. As far as I'm concerned right now, she hasn't done anybody to warrant that. We are all coming from, even though for me personally, I rejected Nigeria many years ago, but we are all coming from that region. And some others who had a business or maybe we're in a bigger organization, we're all in that category, working under Nigeria, still using Nigeria Naira today. They have not removed themselves. They are still eating that money, enjoying it, and licking their fingers and coming here and telling us who's a Nigerian agent just because of a name or anything. All I can say, most of us that are here have heard about the Aba women riot. Today, their history, see, history has been nothing but good to them. History has proven who they are, what they did, and that's how history is going to be. It's going to be in the favor of this, our sister, our hero. History will remember her, and it's not going to be of a bad story. It's going to be good. Whether they fight this Biafra to continue to extend us for the many more years to come, when all is said and done, her name will be written, and it's not going to be Ogenkere. It's not going to be Sonia Barawa. It's not going to be the one they call Jaire. I don't know what it's Jairing from. For. So we know who is with us. We know who is against us. They have made their choice. They are good. Like for me personally, they run around trying to convince me to believe their lie, as if I don't have my own eyes, as if I can't see what is happening. So personally, it just bugs me when some people think that others are stupid. That we're stupid, we cannot see. Like what kind of basket or what kind of cloth is that one they used to put over your eyes? They've been a money. Somebody give you money to follow them and you know what they're doing is wrong, yet you follow them. Like, can't you ever think of doing right? If you need to vomit that money, vomit it. Just vomit it. Go to the toilet, say, God, I'm sorry I ate that money. Poop it out and move on. Simply stand on the truth. You follow them, they're not going to give you Biafra. Why are you following them? That means you don't want Biafra. Anyways, I'm not going to talk to you. I'll just tell you, Biafrans, you already know the truth. Please stand by it. Stand by it. Let this history that is going to be written have your name written on, even if it's not written on me. I didn't go to Finland. My name is not in the book, but God will know. This heaven and earth will remember me that I stood by the truth. These videos, this space we are hosting, one day will speak on our behalf, who were, where they were. We never moved. From the beginning, our prime minister, we follow him. Our leader, we never followed anybody else but those who are working for this Biafra. And this here now we are standing. We must continue to stand there. And our sister said, this is not the end of this. They are going to come back again until we finally are able to go home peacefully. They are going to start another shenanigan. Just be aware. Always be prepared in your mind that until it's over, it's not over. Not tomorrow now when they start doing another thing, you start, oh, where am I? I forget. Sharpen your mind and your spirit so you're prepared ahead of what they are going to do next. So you not come around here and tell us you're confused. Please open your eyes. and stick to what is the truth, and the truth will always lead you, will never deceive you, will never lead you astray. I say shame to all those people who rose up and fight against this Biafra. This pain they have caused to many of our people, that pain, the day is going to be piling up on top of them. They are going to be crying for forgiveness. Nobody will give it to them. I heard that the Gowan is now asking for death to kill him. Death say no, go kill her. And so all of them will cry for death to take them. They will never find death. They will be here with their eyes and ears. They will face the pain and face the consequences of what they have done to their people for the love of money. Thank you, dear friends. I love you guys. As long as you love the truth, I am beside you and with you always. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our sister Tina, for that wonderful submission, and that is just the truth. Prime Minister told Gawan then that some people that wanted to pray for him, they should keep on praying for him until the 2nd of December. In fact, it actually happened before then, which is on the 29th, which will go down in the history. A lot of people doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that this lady, the DPM, Deputy Prime Minister / COS Ngozi Orebeze, is a savior. This is not, I'm not saying this lightly. This is just the truth. There is something that people need to understand. When you say truth, don't worry about that person. Look, we are not following Ngozi Orebeze, we are following the government of Biafra. This is not about her. It is not, it's about what she represents. It's about what the prime minister represents. It's got nothing to do with individuals. When you are trying to cover the atrocities of few people on the other side, that is when you are representing an individual. We are not representing individual. We are representing more than 80 million plus. And by the way, by our first census, the cat is going to be let out of the bag. You know, they've been calling us dot in a circle and all that. Ordinary self-referendum voting, which the Nigerian authority trample upon because they put fear on a lot of people. They did not come. And here, going here from age of adult to another, adult in Nanke village, upper from 20 something, not even 18. And we were able to successfully get more than 50 million plus. 50 million plus. Can you even imagine? Everybody from teenager, from 17 up to Ndaga Monotata. And not only that, a lot of people in diaspora didn't even vote. A lot. Maybe 25% of our people in diaspora voted. The rest did not. Can you imagine when everyone else comes back? Because they will identify themselves as Biafrans. But to do the needful now, they will not do it. But they say Hana boy, Hana Akwaka, Hana Akwayana, Emetunebo. That is how some people
Ndị
always
nwoke
think.
lụsị ọgụ nwaanyị nwere akụkọ.
No, why not this is working with the reverse is the case.
My brother, they
That is
reverse the case. What a shame.
exactly. Yeah, Princess Basgosukuru Ubezioko. And at the end of the day, you can see it. Koro, history is being made. But at the end of the day, I'm so grateful that the redeclaration have happened already. So the other thing now after Bujara Kaubo. Thank you so much, our sister Tina, for that wonderful submission. I want to acknowledge our brother Ogodomano Kwebe, and Chanshine, Phone Girl, and everyone else here. Please continue to share the space. Our brother Simon Izuchuku, Iwune, everyone else that is here, please
You
continue to
mean
share the space.
Ogodoman that have been receiving this thing, insult, right,
Exactly.
left, and center? They here.
Yeah.
Ogodoman, pick
Ogodomano is
mic.
here. And
We need
our
to
sister.
hear.
Our sister Clara Dennis Benchooks, everyone that's here, Zita, and everyone else, please continue to share the space so that our people can come here and listen to the truth. Someone left their mic on. And listen to the truth. What we are telling you here is reality. Otos weme acid the hot, according to the radio. That is what we're here to deliver. And please, guys, like we'll be taking 2
You
minutes.
can see, yes. JD, you can see this recruitment. You can see the people who are now fighting Biafrans from joining the same recruit. They are now shouting. Know why? Because they have been diffused. That decentralization of military, that man just finished. He finished work for that thing. I'm telling you.
Exactly, and just for the just for those that is requesting for my, please, if you come in immediately raise your hand, and when you finish speaking, because we're only rotating like 5 mics or something, as soon as you finish speaking, we'll probably put you on the listening and then get more people in and keep rotating it, please. So if you come in, if you don't raise your hand, you'll be put to the listening because there's a lot of requests at the moment. Our sister Shanshan, go please. I want to make it like 3 or 4 minutes before I go to good man. Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much, our brother and our host, Go 247 for that. Guys, I said that there's a lot of requests. So if we can make it like 3 minutes so that we'll keep on rotating the mic so that everyone else can talk or ask questions. Thank you. Good man, Gazier first. Where's good man? Is this still in the... Okay, good man. Good man, go first.
Yo, thank you very much. Thank you. Um, they wouldn't let me anchor at all, but we must keep on keeping on. We must keep on keeping on. Thank you, Mazugo, for holding the line. Thank you, GD. Thank you, Mouthpiece, and all the formidable warriors.
Listen.
Christopher, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Please don't omit your mic, Formula X or something. Go ahead. Sorry for that, good man.
All right, thank you, Christopher, for that submission of yours. We have defeated these destroyers of our destiny, which is Biafra. Chukwu Kikabiama has used you people, formidable ones, to destroy their plans to destroy our future. That is what most people listening to them do not know. These people came to destroy our aspirations, our collective goal. They came to destroy it and rubbish everything that we have spent sleepless night. People have donated their last end currency, their hard end currency to make sure these things come. And for many years, so many have died just for the sake of this freedom. And these people thought they could come out from the blue moon to destroy it. Chukwuki Kabiama, who knows how to reward people, will reward them according to their own coins, according to what they have sown, they will reap. They are going to reap massively. Thank you for really standing your ground. It gives me so much joy, I must tell you. When I see each and every one of you with this amazing brain to be able to know that these people came to destroy your future, and then you just turn your backs on them. It gives me so much joy. You did not waste time. You did not sit by the fence and begin to say, I don't know what is happening. You just knew what is happening and you stood your ground. Kudos to you. Chukwu Kikabiama will bless and continue to strengthen you. Yes, we must continue to do what we are doing, because if we stop, they will derail more people. So we must continue. We will not back down. Thank God for our chief of staff who was able to come online, give answers to questions for more than 6 hours, or if not 6 hours. That was a very beautiful day for me, because many questions were answered and these people became ashamed of themselves. We must continue to do this, because this is the only way. There is no other way. If you allow lie to persist, it begins to look like the truth. It begins to look like the truth. It wears the garment of the truth, until the truth comes, and then they will now say, "Whoa, this is the truth." So we must always and always undress the lie, the white dress, the lie. We must undress them and keep undressing them until people will see the truth and continue to follow this, our beautiful, beautiful government that is taking us to where we know, which is homeland. Thank you so much, my beloved people. Keep on keeping on. That is all I have to tell you. Where I am is very late right now. So when I'm ready, I will be there as usual, and we will continue to push to move this vehicle to the permanent side, which is Biafra. God bless you all. God bless the United States of Biafra. God bless our chief of staff. And look, let me tell you one thing I do right now. Once I see that you are insulting our chief of staff, you don't need to insult me first. I will block you. Straight ahead. I will block you, because if you can insult our chief of staff, then who am I? Who am I? The best thing most of us can do is to take screen grab and then keep it, so that they have to change their names and come with names that we do not know before we can allow them to continue with us, because they are really crazy. Crazy. So, man, you cannot toy with, you can't just come and play around with my chief of staff, the one that gives me so much joy. Without him,
my mouth will be shut. I will never ever speak again. I will be so much ashamed of myself that I came out in the first place to talk about this freedom. So you can't insult him and you've not insulted me. So the best thing is, please just go away. I don't want to see you again commenting where I stand because you are filthy. I don't want to insult anybody, but this is the only thing I can do. Block you and move on because I have to be focused with clear head. That is why our she even also mistakenly blocked me earlier, but she has unblocked me. I knew it's a mistake because most people were coming at her. She began to block her. That is the way, man. Thank you so much, my people. I'll have to leave the mic here. Keep on keeping on. You just know that we love you all. The true Biafrans love each and every one of you. And Elohim Chukwokikabiama, who knows how to bless the beautiful souls, is going to bless you. Let them keep insulting. We are moving forward. Bye for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our brother Goodman, and thank you for the work you're doing on behalf of the government and that of our people. Thank you so much, and kudos. Ogodaman, what is here from there?
Greetings and happy holidays to everybody. I am pleased to be around. I was just doing one or two things, and I saw we go online. I decided to, to log in and continue what I am doing. Until he mentioned my name, I was like, "What did I do now?" So yeah, Ugo, I remember vividly very well that time. Oh, I greet everybody. I can see Mouthpiece, all the comrades, Biafrans. Happy holidays to everybody. Um, yeah, Ugo, I remember vividly very, very well. And that is the truth. Like each time I say something, I say my own Canada, because I know the reason why I always say that, because as Nebone be gone Awachi. I might not be certain talking about somebody that lives in Germany because I don't live in Germany. I have always liked to tell myself the truth. But when it comes to anytime I'm making a statement, I said Canada. So yeah, in my own part, everybody have done a whole lot of things and to push this struggle. But as time goes, you begin to see who is who for who they are actually, and it is turn by turn, step by step. Um, like what is happening right now. Um, Based on the video I watched, I would say that I wasn't actually looking that direction until I watched that video. I didn't know it was that bad, because I saw a whole lot of disrespect uh, to our prime minister, and that really, really get to me. Because if I had my way to talk to you, but I don't want to do that, I would tell you, although I have posted that, I really, really felt very disrespectful to our prime minister. I mean, in the case of Sonny, which I respect before I get to know him now, turning off your video while my prime minister is having a meeting with you, which other kind of disrespect do you want me to see in you before I know that you have been harboring some kind of I don't know what I should call it, whatever it is, but it's really, really dangerous because even the other parrot, you know, based on the comments he makes on my wall on me, mocking me for some. So when I look at it two different ways: childish, and somebody that is a nature. So I ignore him, right? So the hatred is on Simon. I want everybody to understand it. The hatred is on Simon, but they are using the shield. That shield that he's holding, that shield that Simon needed to breathe, to make a sound decision to come to talk to us since how many years now? Close to 4 years. That particular shield is what they are fighting tooth and nail to break. And God's so kind. There's a way God does his own thing. When he wants to do things for you, he do it marvelously. So he did it marvelously to Biafrans. Make sure that she is equipped to actually speak to the world, and the difference is clear, as we all can see. So, as you guys, when I heard my name, I said, okay, let me come in and say hello to my people, to Biafrans, and let us continue. I don't need to tell you truth. I don't like to use those words. All I'm saying is, we all have common sense God gave us for free. So use it. It's totally up to you how you want to use yours. But I have my own common sense and I use it because where I live, nobody knows what I'm doing. Nobody pays my rent. I don't pay anybody's rent. So I don't see why somebody should work so hard to convince me to believe in what they believe. It sounds funny. On that note, I'm going to say, may Elohim be with all of us, be with you all. That one. And Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you. Our host, go ahead, if you're there.
Ogodoman, honestly, Ogodoman is somebody I respect so much. That woman that was like wanted to eat our PM raw in that video. And I want to make it clear to all of us that is just the little or nothing of the things these people do behind the doors.
Sorry to cut you off again, Mazugo. You actually remind me. Let me touch a little bit on that side because I am here in Canada. Um, I remember vividly once I was in a cabinet meeting. That was the very first time I had an encounter with her. So, as we were saying, we are talking about Canada. She's from somewhere. I said, "Who are you?" I said, "Oh man, I didn't know you." I was polite. I said, "I didn't know you." What do you mean you didn't know me? In my heart, I said, "Hey, are we fighting? I don't know you before. I am surprised to see you." All we supposed to have said is welcome and welcome and welcome, but you were so hostile. That is a number one. So from that time, I began to pay
No,
attention
Ogodoman,
because I
hold on, you did not finish it. And those of you that don't know, that same woman, Nena, was the reason why Ogodoman voluntarily left the cabinet. And Ogodoman, there was something she said that day. She said, Ogodoman, we know you to be selling clothes. Go back and sell your clothes. When you want to fight for Biafra, you will come and fight for Biafra.
well, that is, I stopped making that is actually what if I can make the statement is on WhatsApp. Dr. Dorati sent it to me with anger. And when I received it, I said, hey, I don't want to engage in all these things. So I never mentioned anything about it. This happened around 2022 or 2023. I never mentioned it. I just followed it, right? So they were mentioning a cup you know about too that I voluntarily designed, used my money 25,400 pieces. Use my money to buy it, ship it. Ugo, you know about it during the COVID.
Sure, I
To ship
know
it.
everything, Ogodoman. I know. I know. I know. I mean, you don't have
So
to.
that is what they used to mock me. That is the point I am making.
Ogodoman,
That is actually
Ogodoman,
what they are mocking me.
Ogodoman, listen to me. The person, Rafael Ajero or Ajere, that is mocking you cannot pay for the designs on that cup, can neither pay for the shipping of that cup, can neither pay for the manufacturing or production of that cup, can neither pay for the keeping of that cup for how many years you have done
I kept it in a storage, $580, $580 in a space in a storage for 2 years and 2 months. $580 every month. They sabotaged it because they called me autopilot. That was weird. And in the case of our prime minister, you know about it. You many times.
Yeah.
What happened is that he saw the cup with his opponent, which is a Biafra child, Nwachineke. So, in the mind of our prime minister, I assume if it was me, I would be like, how can this guy that is supporting me also give this cup to this guy that is my opponent? This is a natural thinking, the way I see it, right? So, for that reason, he wouldn't want to have it. I understand that. That was very, very natural. The point is that people actually intentionally sabotaged me, especially here in Canada, because I am with Simon Ekpa. That is the point here. So they were mocking me about it all these days. Something that I have forgotten, something that I've overgrown. God has rewarded me and replenished whatever I have lost. I have picked up my pieces and moved. So why reminding me that? That means they are evil. That's all.
Ogodoman, thank you so much. You see, enwere egwu Oriental brother na-agọ sị onye nka mma akọla m ọnụ, onye nka mma akọla m ọnụ. That is what is happening. When a beggar is beginning to tell the person that he is begging from, you are a poor man, get out, you will understand. Ogodoman, ọwụ ihe niile ka a ga-abịa bụgasị ma anyị awụrọ ndị na-akụ asịrị, anyị anara agba egwusi, ka anyị hapụrụ ndị na-agba egwusi egwusi. You know, all the things he was telling you was because you could not be convinced to follow him, right? It's just that simple. Ogodoman, asị na ugwu nkwanyere nkwanyere ebe na onye ọbụla na-akwanyere ugwu already nwere ugwu, iwere kwanyekwuoro ya nwa ugwu nke ahụ ị ga-akwanyere ya. Ndewo, let me keep my mouth from here. JD, abeg, if you still want to hold on, you hold on the space. Thank you.
Yeah, we just take the hands up. So thank you, Ogodaman, for bringing that to light. Just like I keep saying, this pregnancy of Biafra. Of course, these people we hear on their program the other day. Soon, after up to 3 hours, so soon I got Gazeba Brunos Ajere with Soniga Nozeba with the as a man. Nature, they go where better. I got no get about nature, they call it. It could happen at the end of the day. People have started to wake up. as a man, man. I talk go better.
Mazugo, good man. Don't be offended. I didn't catch you. It is very important, though. I make this point. Please, everybody, please pardon me. The intention of designing and producing that cup was to use to generate money. The intention was whatever sales that come from that cup, 50% will go to that time ESN. 50% I will use it to make sure that I cover my expenses, my capital. That was the main purpose of actually designing and producing that cup. And I look at it as something that we speak very loud and not something like clothes. When you wear it, maybe you don't wear it again. You don't want to, you have it in your home. It's good for gift. That was my intentions of producing that. And they turn it upside down that I came to do business. If it is doing business, I use the money I dump in there over how many thousands? I will use it and produce jeans now. That's what I wanted to chip in. Thank you, guys.
They were good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ogodaman. I actually remember the day you presented that cup. I think you had 14,000 pieces of them you mentioned or so. Something like that, if I'm quite sure, if my memory serves me well. Because, when they cannot reach to that height, they will start to criticize people. You know, man. Like I said before, they will soon. I don't know as if now. They will go to people have started opening their eyes. They're not giving them money anymore. And that is where their problem is going to start. Thank you so much, Ogodaman. You are always highly welcome to our programs. Of course. Brighter light logic. 3 minutes, please. Go ahead.
Uh, all right. Good evening from this place. I'm Ekeleni Obana Ugo 247 Ogodaman that just spoke, and many of the comrades in this group. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to, thank everybody for how we have rallied around the COS in this trying time. I know it is not easy. Many a times I get scared coming to X because of so many attacks from people. But at the time, I had to buckle up and said I must stand it. So whatever argument they want to raise, I'm up to the task as long as it comes with reasoning. So I really thank everybody who has stood their ground on this matter. And there is one question I want to ask. I don't know. Ugo 247, I sent you a DM on this X because I don't know whether to ask this question openly here, because of one or two things. That question is very, very, very important to me because
if it borders on security, and you know that you shouldn't be able to ask it, you don't need to ask the question because it's not going to be answered.
It's not a security. It's not about security. Okay.
If it's not about security,
if it is not about security, let me ask it openly, please. Before I came on this space, I watched a little video somebody posted. I think it's Marvelous or whatever. Marvelous posted a video of those guys in their fundraising yesterday. So something caught my attention. That dubious character you call Ogenkere. It's like he's staying inside. He stayed inside the Baltimore office in USA, doing his own, space. The thing is really annoying my spirit. My question is, don't we have men? Don't we have people in US that will evict that guy from that office? I don't want to see that guy around that office. That's my own
brother,
problem.
listen to me. Don't bother yourself. He don't have house. Hold on. Have you seen him? Have you seen him from his house? No. Jokes apart, I want us to all listen to me. Don't think the government is sitting down idly doing nothing. Government is doing something about everything that belongs. I like that was why our DPM, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, showed us something everybody signed, including myself. You cannot go home with anything that belongs to the government. You cannot convert anything that belongs to the government to your own private use. You can be sacked. You do not go out to fight this government. Government can sue you. Now, I want you to know that everything that is happening, the government is seeing it. And that the government is taking action. Maybe the action is not something that will speak louder now. But the government is doing something. That's just, don't let us not get too emotional over anything. Just pretend these people are not existing. Even if he seizes the house, he will pay the house. Highest thing he could do is when the people that are giving him money, ignorantly giving him money to share to those he share money to, his media team and other foolish people that follow him, when they stop giving him money, he will stop paying for the house and they will stop getting paid. You remember the DOS, when they stopped getting money from Nigeria, the media, their era to stop getting paid. What did they do? They all ran away into their holes. So don't bother yourself about that, my brother. I beg. Let that disturb nobody. The government is doing something. Everything down top of the game. Okay? They will.
All right, thank you, and also like for at least this thing you said now just cooled my mind because I was just boiling. That is the only thing I wanted to ask here because if it is left for me, now me go confront that guy. Me go confront her in that US in that office myself early morning, one certain time like that. But since the government is really doing something, let me just abandon it and focus. And my own perfect understanding about all these things that is happening is number one from the video, the last video the COS posted. That is when I knew that all these fights never started within this period. It has been all along. And there is one character that I found out in that video, and that character is this ex Minister of Information. I think there is what my mother used to call Okamusu. Onatagayana Fogonu. So I found some kind of scenario that he is among the people who motivate all those things I saw in that movie, in that video. For that last statement he made, Madam PM has asked for forgiveness. He was the one that caused this woman that anger, but he wants to be a good person. So all I'm trying to say is, please, whatever we do, we stand by the truth, support each other, stand by our COS day in and day out. Until PM comes, we have no other government. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother. Thank you for that question. Better light and brighter light and logic or something. Thank you so much for the question. And rest assured, like our host said, the government is doing something about it. And our DPN reiterated that on the question that she was asked, that we are looking at even looking for another office, probably in Washington, D.C., because that is where most of the government head offices are located. But I will go there by will be done. But he get there by then he will be forced to be. Although he need to confront a victim. He will be evicted from there because was directly. Breezy, change the photo, change everything. You get the surprise one day. Be finished paint this thing to another color. Don't be smart, my brother. We have Ghana. I want them one Maserati. Thank you very much, my brother. I have Garafunti made this declaration. I'm being honest with you. If I Nzeko, so 3 minutes, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, my fellow Biafrans. Go 247. The good man. I greet you all. Thank you so much for the wrestle work you are doing for Biafrans. Thank you all for standing with our DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Honestly, I must be frank with you all. I'm very happy for being consistent, debunking all these lies from these criminals. When Ogenkre started all these shenanigans or what, I knew that he wasn't real. Pastor Van Van Van, I have always known that a criminal will always be a criminal. Once a saboteur is always a saboteur. Wash a pig, paint a pig, still a pig. That's what we learned during our primary school days. Please, there is one information that I'm getting, and I'm not very happy with it. I'm hearing that Ogenkere went to Finland to submit a last letter against our PM. Please, I would like our government, USB government, please, I'm apologizing, I'm begging. And in fact, let our government Please don't take this for granted. Please let them not take this
My
rumor.
brother, don't dwell on that side. The government is doing everything to make sure that things works properly. Okay, if
Okay.
someone have to go and submit letter against the prime minister, here what the First Amendment. It's just like when you go to my place. It's just like you go to native doctor now, and they will tell you that someone is actually a Biafra. Now someone is actually fighting Ngozi Arabeze. Is that even news? So that is not news because that is expected. So if someone is going to submit letter on behalf of the terrorist state of Nigerian government as an agent against the Biafra food restoration, it is expected because a lot of people are benefiting from Nigeria indirectly or directly. So it's if someone have to do that, government is fighting against that as well. So that is part of the work that they are doing. What the government is focusing, their number one priority at the moment is the recognition of Biafra. That is where their stand is. Working with the lobbies, Jim Moran and Elias Gorasalik and the other guy that is specifically meant for that specializes on this recognition of it. And I think what's that his name? Forgetting his name. It just hit my mind. So this is what the government is focusing at the moment. And as well, at the same time, dealing with the issue of the internal conflict between the military aspect of it, because this decentralization of the military and the recruitment process. So all these things, and by the way, those people that are having fears in regards to urban, the Zoo army will go and send people to come and join Biafra army. Are you even kidding me? Let me tell you something. In life, if you don't take risk, you are not going to make it. You're not dormant to one place. Because even within the previous cabinet that we all know, look at how many moles, almost 25% are moles. Let alone anime recruitment. They will come, they will fish them out because we are not the one doing the recruitment. The people never are professionals. They're the people that have already been doing this recruitment for a very long time. So they will go through the normal facts and checks. And by the way, in my base, we clip their wings. You have to go and register. Your name has to be in the database of the government of the United States of Biafra. So you brew a mole or you brew that nearly go from the zoo before or something like that. You have to back your name up with an identification. So for you to, at the end of the, let me tell you, you can never ever get everything 100%. But as you progress, government is always involved. It never stagnant. So as you progress, you keep on finding society, you keep on fixing problem until it's done. We are in the restoration process at the moment. That recognition and action with other things that come, the four element is still there that the prime minister have as part of his mechanism that he's using on Nigeria. So all those things is there. So don't worry about someone going to file letter or documents against the prime minister or the government of Biafra. It is normal. They will keep on doing that, but what happens is at the end of the day, they're not going to succeed because those that have interest in Biafra are more. In fact, they are waiting. International observers, international countries that are waiting to come and invest, businesses and other, they are just waiting for few countries because according to the law, I think it's up to 5. If you get up to 5 recognitions of United Nations member states, and then the United Nations itself as a body will have no other option than to recognize that country. I will still go through that information because I haven't done the fact checking yet, but I believe it's up to 5. So if we have up to 5 members of the United Nations recognizes Biafra, the United Nations now as a body have the obligation to recognize Biafra as a standing nation of its own. But even without that, it does not stop us. It's like in medicine when people doesn't like awajuge, if people reject you, are you going to reject yourself? No, it doesn't happen like that. So they will always try to do all this shenanigans, but at the end of the day, what matters is that the government is focused and they are delivering. So you got 1 minute, just finish up your submission, please. Thank you.
Okay, okay, thank you so much. And please, my message to our DPM, please, I want to assure her that we, the genuine Biafrans, are solidly behind her. No matter anything, okay, Kiri, Pastor Vava, in fact, let them, no matter anything they like, let them do. We are ready to take bullets
for our COS, our DPM. And I want Biafrans to know this, that this fight that they are fighting against our DPM is not all about Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. This fight is against our PM. Because I watched that video when they were in the same meeting with our PM, in the same cabinet meeting. Sonny Akbarawa had the audacity to switch his camera off. What an insubordination. And you come out and tell us you support our PM. Thank you so much. I'll read my mic here for other Biafrans to have their way. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother. And you can always come back because there's a lot of things so that we can get as much people as seen as possible. Thank you so much. Clara Deans, our sister, thank you for being here. The mic is yours. Go ahead. Clara Deans, are you there?
I'm here,
Go
Gidi.
ahead.
I
Wado.
Mini Wado, United States of Biafra, Mini Wado.
Wado.
I greet all of us now. Wado, United States of Biafra, congratulations and happy
Wado.
1 month independence.
Happy
This is
1
an
month.
exciting period in our lives in the
Enemy has
Biafra
fallen.
United States. I am so happy. I am so excited. All protocol observed. I am so excited. I tell you what, irregardless of every discussion in here, my joy was that 29th of November 2024 was done in the manner which was done. It is like an ambush. We ambush the zoo. We ambush the coup d'etat. We ambush everybody who do not want Biafra to come. Europe and America in the government of Biden. That didn't want America for we didn't want the United States of Biafra to emerge. We did it. We did it according to our deputy prime minister. He said we did it, and that is what I'm joyful about. I am so happy. I cannot even any other topic, any other discussion for me. It's not as significant, it's not as important as the 29th of November 2024. Biafrans, Nini Wado, I greet honor. Thank you so much. The host will go 247. I am so appreciative of your effort and all your hard work towards bringing the space on and all you have been doing for our people. Chuko Kika Abiyama will reward you. JD Walker, everybody in here, Rooney, I can't begin to mention all the names. I am so grateful. I am happy. I am excited. I am happy. And when I sit down and reflect about this whole thing, all I feel is joy. Joy, joy, joy. Because let me tell you, they're going to run up and down the place. And what they are going to end up, they are going to end up in the trash can of history. And that is what they're going to end up with. Both Europe, both United States, both the zoo and the drug lord himself and all those enablers and all the agents of the zoo that want to stop Biafra. They have failed and continue to fail. Biafrans, trust me, you will not appreciate the magnitude of your achievement. It seems so it looks clumsy because of the shenanigans of these people. What they want to do is to distract us, take our eyes from the ball. Your eyes must be focused on the ball. Your consistency, your focus must be the most important thing. And that is what Mazinam the Kanu told us. You must be consistent. You must be focused, especially during this period, the perilous period that we are in. You must find that extra energy. You must make sure that what we are doing is the right thing, and you must know how to continue to propagate this Biafra that we love so much, which is the right thing, which is freedom for our people, that never again, which was the slogan of the the Laity 2024 convention. It was never again we will be in this position where we will give our children this subjugation. We said no, freedom is what we seek, freedom is what we are going to get. These people shenanigans is going to wear out. But be consistent, debunk them. Don't miss your word. Tell them the way it is. Hashtag your US dollar 400. That is what they are. I want that hashtag 400 US dollar must be spreading. That is what they are. They are nothing more than that. We've had issues like this before. These people are insignificant. They are distractors. They are criminals. They are cybercrime offenders. And this is who they are. They are agents of the zoo and they cannot stop us. All of this is that the coup failed in Laiti, Finland. They could not stop us. Now, what will they do? Let's distract them. Let's make them insignificant. But everybody can see through the picture. Even Sahara reporters, who has never been kind to our plight, said it. He said, Ngozi Oraboeze, the deputy prime minister, where are they? When Ngozi's signature was in everything that was happening in Biafra's restoration, where is this Alliance Ugochukwu, who calls himself Alliance Isaiah Anogo? Well, where was he? This man, I tell you what, my own observation, I looked at him at Finland. This is a man with a small structure. He comes in on the stage. He plays his tantrums. He jumps up and down the place, and he's talking, with no regard to anybody. Hugs and abuses everybody. He comes in and does all of that. Forget about everything that is going on. Biafra has always produced great men to represent us. Every great man. You have Ojukwu. You have Mazinam the Kano. We have our Obato Bie, Omoro Toma Agbaragburu, the Etere Kondo, the man who the zoo cannot resolve, the mathematics the zoo cannot resolve. We have him, the ambassador of peace. This man, these are the great men that has been produced by this Biafra restoration. This Ugochukwu cannot be their gate man. He cannot even he cannot be the man that holds. Yeah. Ugochukwu Ungekere. He cannot even clean their shoes. He must not be included in part of the great men that we have. He is nothing. So, France, where was he when Ngozi was doing all of that? For you to know the significance of Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze, when Michael Rubin came on, when they showed him when he was making his speech. Immediately, he gave her accolade. He gave her respect. He said, I can't wait to meet with you to know the way forward to continue to promote and recognition for Biafra. What did he say to Unge? Unge, after speaking, he realized that this was a man who he does not have the charisma. He does not have he was not articulated enough. He was just a browsy rouser. He wanted to make a point. I knew something was not right. When we had the photo that was taken on the stage, for those of us, the people who came all the way from United Kingdom, and I was very surprised. And when the guy who was representing the United Kingdom said okay was going to take picture with us, I asked him the question and I said, but he's not from United Kingdom. Why is he going to be part of the picture? Biafrans, I have evidence of those pictures with me. This was a planned coup that failed. He was taking pictures. This is what they have planned behind closed doors, but they have failed. We have been successful. So continue to do what you're doing. We are doing the right thing. Biafra has been restored. That regardless of all of these shenanigans, all of these things you are saying on the space, including those who we have always worked with, forget about what they are doing. Just like Jide said, it's just a lady who is pregnant. You will soon see the result of it. They will fall by the wayside. They will realize that they will be in the trash can of the history of the restoration of Biafra and the history of the United States of Biafra. That is where they belong. We are right. I wish you everybody, if I don't come to space, everybody, Happy New Year in advance. Congratulations on this milestone that we have achieved. Biafra is what we want. Biafra is what we got. And my prime minister said there was only one last thing that I needed to give you, and that is the United States of Biafra. Congratulations, Simon Ekpa. You did it. You made it, regardless of where you are. You gave us Biafra. We are very grateful. We appreciate all your effort. Thank you so much. I use my mic here because I appreciate that everybody, there's a lot of people on the mic. Thank you, Biafrans. And I use my mic here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, our sister Clara James, for that a wonderful submission. You know, like you said, it's been 1 month already. Like some of us here, it's 1 month and a day already. But the thing is this, had it been the COS did not did bullshit, are we going to still sit here today and still be preaching Biafra? I don't think so, for me personally. Because it will look like all our effort all this while, it all end up in the same story. Because we've been preaching the 2nd of December, including you. How are you going to feel that someone stole this mandate? And then what they will be doing now, it will be worse than what is actually happening. Because they will blame COS for the failure of what they have planned already. They will put all manner of accusation. And guess what? The Prime Minister is not there to defend her. No one would have ever believed her. Even she is still here. Some people, they are still deceiving them. Let alone when something of that such magnitude happened, no one would ever have believed her or even listened to her. They could have been spitting on her. But thank God, Chukwu Okike Abiyama never sleeps. He never backs down, and he never ever ever turned back on his children. And that is exactly what happened in Lahti, Finland. She was used for the redeclaration so that the Law 7 state of Biafra will be redeclared. And her children, which is we, all our efforts, all our sleepless nights, and all that were put, including life that have been lost, did not go in vain. Because after this one, had it been they succeeded, trust me, this would have taken us more than even 5 to 10 years again for we to even come back, because people have put in a lot of effort towards this, but it did not happen. Happy 1 month. The enemies did not succeed. Thank you so much, our sister Clara Dims, for coming over, and thank you so much for the work that you're doing on behalf of our people. Ben Shoes, book a million small so that idea for Formula X and Y or something. He's here for a while. Thank you, my
Thank you so
brother.
much. Thank you so much.
Okay. Ben Shoes, book a million, open 2 minutes, please. Because
Okay,
we're going
thank
to
you so much.
have this time.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sister God. Being a woman to fight to the last fight. I honor I honor you you daughters of Zion. I thank you so much for what you have been doing. You know, brothers and sisters, my good Biafran people. One thing I just want to point to you this evening is like what Yehoshua said. I had a sore throat. Do not think of what you eat or drink, but think of what comes out of your mouth. You see this Ogenkere? Ogenkere shot himself on the foot. I still keep on saying it. I don't know what he's doing with his job in the finance. I don't know what he's doing with the money. But what I am against and what I am saying is his actions. His actions. This is a man who always said, my boss, my boss, my boss. Behind your boss, within a short time, it just come out immediately to cast a vote to make yourself like your boss. This is interior motive, and people doesn't think about that. How can you just come? Where on earth somebody is doing an election of acting prime minister? Where? And people cannot be able to read the handwriting on the wall. Hello. And every day, people are sick, even listening to him. Biafra, watch. Biafran people, watch. I use my mic.
Thank you so much, my brother. It's like exactly, that I was going to ring the bell because Ugo, it's almost like 1 a.m. on his time at the moment. Like it's way too late for him. I understand, like what happened, like, but it's just that it's way too late. Let's just get these guys 1 minute. L Shuban Henry or something like that. Please, 1 minute, please. Then we'll go to Formula XYZ and then we'll finish up the whole thing. L Shuban, please. If you're there, 1 minute, please. Yeah, it should be. Sorry, please, 1 minute, please. Our host run out of time. Go ahead.
I greet the house. All protocols observed. There's only one music I want to sing. That is all. Ogarusigo onabago for one Shamaka Rusigo onabago for one Angel and Yabezu Bondoria Zurazu Kahabo Hanemeheri Ndike Hanya 419. I beg, Bindi, I'll be able to find this music they play every day for us, please. Thank you. I hit my mic.
Thank you, my brother. This year, he just reminded us of that song. How does he go, my brother, as a man, brother? Then go sit there one day, they will be asking, what is going on, Sonny? You see, it be like these people don't run away. Their eye will be open. They will be waiting for money to come and nothing. How will be doesn't remember the contribution within themselves. It's going to happen. Formula XYZ, 1 minute, please. Our hosts have run out of time. Go ahead.
Can I be heard?
Go ahead. You're audible.
Okay. Good morning from here. In that video that DPM sent, I will clearly say that PM stood by her in that video, and presently she's standing by DPM. That is one. Then, secondly, as a roundup, I want official speech from the CRC PM. So, because it's quite obvious that the real PM from their own side is Sonny Akwarawa. So I don't know where, because usually when DPM is going to speak, usually they used to send a notice online that he's about to speak, we should come and ask questions. So, but we are yet to hear anything from their side, meaning that guy is just a dummy. He's a dummy PM to them. So I had a lot of things to say, about due to time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Formula One, Formula XY, for understanding. It's because of the time differences and all that. Thank you so much for that. And of course, but at the end of the day, you can see there's no alternative government, there's only one government. Christopher came on, Mrs. in space.
Yes, thank you so much, my brother. I'll be very brief. Fellow Biafrans, please, if you still have that old website, Biafra Republic, the one that these rogues hijacked, okay, and stole all our documents, even though we are recovering them back, remove that website from your X handles. Run away from that X handle. For example, our we a child BLGIE official, I can see you still have that old website on your X. Remove it. The new website for our government is simple: usbgov.org. I repeat, usbgov.org. If you are in doubt, go to our government official X handle and you will see the correct website there. Please run for your life from this motopack Agbero pepper sellers politician. Thank you so much. I yield the mic.
Thank you so much, our brother and our CBI, Christopher Okemwa, for that closing remark. Our host, Mrs. Space. We go 247 on Okweba. Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
close
much.
the space for us.
Thank you.
I think Shine Ashikuku or something like that.
Shine,
Let's...
with a mic.
Okay, Shine, where's the mic? Then host Mrs. Go ahead, Shine.
Can't go Nash.
Good evening,
Nachi,
everyone.
Ola Single, Ola Bago, only Nachi.
That's our brother. That's our brother. That's our brother Christopher. Good evening, everyone. Ugo, you will help me and change it now. GD. I don't know how to change it because he's
All the easy now. You just gonna you click here your profile. You click here your profile. Then this you click here edit. Then book go to where type the thing. Then you clean you just clean that particular this in something there. And then there's usbgov.org. That's it. Then
okay, because
email done.
aga m evu adị mgba na-adị a ọ sị na ya bụ academic finance nyewa bụ ihe melụ m dị biko good night dịka dịbụjekwu
Good night, my sister. Host Mrs. Space again.
Okay. La Christopher edigwa egwu edikwa mmiri onye ọbụla gbakwa akwa ụkwụ ya ha biko kwenu. Well, the truth is that whatever Christopher said, when you look at it, you ask yourself, why the desperation? The desperation of hijacking everything, hijack our DPM personal account. You want to hijack even these people who gather in a meeting. I heard their meeting. In a meeting, they were planning how to hijack everybody's phone and know what we are saying so they will know their next move. And I was laughing. I said, let them come and hijack. And now, what will you hear? That thing you heard me say in my phone, I will still come and tell you here in the public. Because you people are criminals. That's why you think everybody have secret to hide like you. You hijacked everything thinking you have. You cannot hijack Biafra. What you can only hijack is Google account or Google email or Google website. You can't hijack Biafra. Biafra pass on if you no know. And if you know take time, it go swallow your head. So Biafrans, I want us to know that like I have said, everybody have said it all, we have heard it all. We must fight for our freedom and we must live to remember this day. One day we will be drinking and carrying champagne bottles and cup and glasses and be saying, hey, do you remember that day the criminals on Ochanahalawa? We have had a set of them in the DOS. They finished their work. They finished their job. They went to the second set with Nelly. They finished. This is the test set, and this is the final set because we already at the gate of Biafra, and we must work hard to get into the Biafra. Tomorrow is still the sit at home. The sit at home continue. We are not going to wait. We are not going to stop until PM. That man said stop, and I want us to know that PM is watching. He is watching everything we are saying, everything we are doing, everything we move, all our move. He listens, he sees. So I will tell us to remember tomorrow. You don't need to wait for Ugo to come and open space. You don't need to wait for GD Walker. You don't need to wait for Ben Shooks or anybody. Come and open space. Maybe Who knows? Maybe even if I will be doing one thing, I will join you. GD will be joining you. Benchix. The important thing is when you have the chance. Don't say, hey, how do I keep the you don't need to keep it. You see, I opened the space, JD entered there, and he was holding the space. Somebody, whenever you see that the space is empty, come here, open the space. People will come in. I beg everybody. This is our battle, it's our fight, and we are fighting and we are winning together. I will say thank you so much, and from me is goodbye for now. Bye, everybody.
Benchus ndewo.